In Season 2, Chapter 22, A Climb of Rhyme. Orba and Safira stationed themselves on the roof of the guardhouse to keep watch while Erland and Graven tried to rest up in anticipation of the forthcoming battle. The sightlines were good, but given the level of activity on the mountainside, we felt it was a question of when, not if, we'd eventually be forced to confront visitors in some form or another. A lone Goliath was the first to arrive with a sled in tow, and the cargo was an animal encased in Yotus roll, some kind of offering, perhaps, for the Coldlight Walker, who seemed to be recovering after the frost giant had passed through the skybowl. We attacked from a safe distance and subtracted one from the ranks of the possessed, and once again, a hush fell over our gated pass. The next sign of life wasn't hostile, but he was just as troublesome, maybe even more so. Marcus of the Mountain, looking to have some fun with his new acquaintances, had tracked us down using his invisibility. And though he didn't pose an immediate threat, we worried his presence might attract the wrong kind of attention. Orba cleverly distracted him with a suggestion of hide and seek, but the game was interrupted when more Goliaths came marching down the hill with wood-cutting axes in hand, reinforcements to trade places with the ones chopping down trees to make, as they so eerily echoed, a home for the light. This group, while not heavily armed, got a better jump on their attempted siege of the guardhouse, enough to start banging down the door and forcing Erland to abandon his hopes of getting a full rest. It took some creative maneuvering and Safira belaying off of the battlements, but we held the line just long enough to keep Graven from being dragged into the fray, a significant victory given that this was the last encounter we'd face before daybreak. Now at full strength with that all-important healing magic at his fingertips, Graven gave the okay to start our final ascent, and it wasn't long before we reached the plateau to gaze upon what the Goliaths had been hard at work assembling for their perceived savior. A network of ramps, planks, doors, and ladders had been fastened into the icy rock with Yotus roll-encrusted creatures scattered across the terrain. And without any beams of light streaking across the sky, we could only assume that the Coldlight Walker had been stashed away somewhere in the interior of the mountain to protect it while it was on the mend. Several small pockets of Goliath stood between us and investigating further, so our search was unfortunately not free of bloodshed. Additionally, in the process of sneaking around, checking every opening for a secret passage or a fortified position, we noticed a glint in the eyes of the frozen animals and surmised that the walker might be watching us, a fact that didn't change our approach but surely guaranteed that if we managed to find it, we wouldn't be taking it by surprise. A few missteps on precarious ledges got us into more fights than we would have liked, but we persevered with mostly minor nicks and bruises until we arrived at a door that led down into what looked like a kind of burial chamber. With an almost suffocating silence in the moments leading up to this room, we burst through the doors with weapons at the ready and stood face to face with the shriveled, faceless corpse that had long been the object of our pursuit. Safira drew her bow. Graven felt the fire in his fingertips, and Orba summoned the essence of the sunken king. And as we all prepared to unleash the full brunt of our might on this withered undead horror, we wondered. If the Coldlight Walker had been spying on us during our hunt, what defenses might it have prepared before we arrived? Were there any Goliaths left who might rush in to rescue their precious light? And who would be the first one tagged out in this epic game of hide and seek that had culminated in this moment? We find out now on Season 2, Chapter 23 of A Peek Beneath the Veil. And I'm going to invite everyone to have their you guys have your monitors up already, but I'm going to bring this.
Everyone turn your monitors on at home.
If you'd like to follow along at home, turn the monitors on.
Sweet.
That's very
And please
interactive.
help. Yeah.
Please, take my character. Please, someone else.
If you can make the wrong choices for me, I won't feel guilty later. I'm so ready. So ready.
I feel
Listen,
Ill.
I already
you feel
horrible.
great.
We got Pepto.
For a creature so physically frail in its frostbitten and decaying state, the show of force that comes pouring through the door would seem like a disproportionate response, if not for the dire warnings that had been heaped upon you time and time again during your journey north. Every empty-minded Goliath you've been forced to slay, every set of glazed-over eyes, and every pair of bloody, blistered hands dragging logs through the freezing snow has reinforced the notion that failing to eliminate the target quickly is to be lost indefinitely. So you feel the raw energy of your companions beside you, embodying an unspoken agreement to hold nothing back. For if you don't, there may be nothing left to hold. Everybody roll initiative.
No! Okay.
This is my first
I'm
roll.
using the new dice.
I didn't test my dice. Oh, which one
Oh,
do I use?
okay, all right. That's all right. That's all right.
First
That's
roll of
respectable.
2023.
It's respectable.
First roll of 2023, folks.
It's totally
Who's the
respectable.
bitch?
It's him.
It's me.
Mine's pretty low.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Aw, joint bitches.
Okay. 20 to 25.
So this is going to be our first foray in this campaign into two kinds of actions that I don't think we've really dealt with before.
God.
Lair actions are one thing, and legendary actions are another thing.
The lair?
Lair.
Lair.
Lair actions are certain creatures that when they're within a sort of habitat that they're comfortable with and that they've sort of have a connection to, the lair itself takes a turn at initiative 20 at the top of every round. So if
What?
no one's higher than 20, it will be the first. So lair will be first on the initiative order there. At 20 is its initiative.
And is that the creature itself moving, or is it like manipulating the world around it?
It's they can be different things. It's usually the creature interacting with the environment in some way,
I see.
which you have yet to
Move this
see
fucker
exactly
out of
what
this
it is.
room.
Yeah.
The second thing that it's certain creatures that are especially powerful or just sort of have an extra sort of ability have what are called legendary actions, which are actions that can be taken between your guys' turns.
Oh, good.
Get fucked.
And they usually have a limited number of those that they can do. So they don't get to take an action, and they can only do one in between each year. So they usually have like 3 or 4 they can pick from, and then you can only do 1 or 2 of them per round. And he can choose to do them between anyone else's turns.
Yeah.
And then they refresh at the start of its next
Yeah.
turn. So those are the difference between lair actions and legendary actions. So the lair will take the top spot there at 20. You can continue the initiative.
Oh, good thing we had that texting thread.
Yeah, it's good we were prepared for this, which we couldn't have been.
15 to 19.
17.
Okay. 10 to 14.
14 is the Coldlight.
Fuck. All right, 14.
We might get a surprise round here.
Coldlight Walker.
No.
13 was
Will we really?
Orba. What
What was yours, 13?
13.
8.
5.
8 Erland, 5 Graven.
Oh, it's okay. You don't need to go first.
Matched each other. High fives all around.
You're the bitch of 2023.
Well, we both rolled the
We
same
both rolled the
number.
same.
Well, we should have printed
But his
a shirt.
dexterity-
Oh, well then you're both bitches.
Yes.
23.
Because you don't have +3 as John. Yours is 0.
That's true.
Erland has +3.
There's no time for humor.
So the first thing, as the doors burst open, arrow fires the flames out of Graven's hand. I need everybody to rattle off their prepared. This sort of in a pseudo surprise round. All of the held actions are going to be released here. You do have, all of you have line of sight of it. So anything that required actually seeing the creature is.
I'm gonna go ahead and
applicable.
give myself advantage on this roll with the Zephyr.
Sure, you may do so. You guys can decide, since it's a sort of a surprise round, who
Holy God.
is what order you're doing this in.
Oh, advantage?
I gave myself advantage for 5 and a 6.
No, you want to give it
All right.
stuff.
So,
Yeah, plus stuff.
Well, Safira's already rolled, so Safira's the first one to fire.
okay.
Okay.
I will go next.
Okay.
To give, because Guiding Bolt could give advantage to somebody.
Go ahead and give me your roll.
Remember, you are blessed.
Oh,
that
plus D4 to attacks and saving
Plus
rolls.
D4.
Okay, I almost just inhaled my cough drop. All right.
Please don't.
I know.
14, so it's 16.
16 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, bless.
I wasn't expecting that. Okay, this is an arrow of radiance, so that means that all damage dealt using these radiant damage. Attacks gain a +1 bonus to damage and attack rolls. Oh, I didn't even do that, so it would have been
17
17
to hit.
Sorry. If an undead creature is reduced to 0 hit points by an arrow of radiance, which it won't be, all undead creatures within 15 feet of the target make a DC 13. This isn't going to be relevant.
So these radiant arrows, if they kill an undead creature, they make a little sort of burst of radiant light. Before we do damage and stuff, everybody tell me what effects are currently active at the moment. You said Bless is currently active.
Bless,
Who did you
concentration,
bless?
myself, Safira, Orba.
Great. So you have concentration, Bless, Safira, and Orba. Great. Bless.
I'm not
and
nervous.
Bless and Zephyr Strike.
And Zephyr Strike for me.
And that is concentration.
Yeah, it is.
So you have Bless, Zephyr Strike, concentration. Oh my goodness, so many words.
I have +1 to saving throws. And I'm,
Is that the Fravi flower or whatever? Great, keep that.
And I'm vulnerable to necrotic and acid damage.
Okay, great.
Ooh, I can also do
From the consumption of the
2 extra 1d8s on this one.
Great. So go ahead and do your damage roll.
Okay, so yeah, so I get 2 x. This is a d8, right? This is
So
a
do
d8. So I'm doing normal damage first. Okay. Yeah, I know. So 6 damage, and I get to roll 2 extra d8s, one for the Colossus and then one for the
It's not
Zephyr.
hurt. Oh, is it?
It is not.
This is 9.
It's not not hurt.
Oh,
Not
right.
in the lacking hit points.
Okay, then it
sense.
was just 9 total damage.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's not lacking hit points.
There's a
radiance
difference
damage?
between like being crippled and.
I mean, that's just, I don't know, that might just mean that it worked on it. Like, I have no idea.
So was that the sum total?
Plus
Great.
1 to
total is
damage.
9.
No, plus 1 to damage as well.
Yes, the arrow itself
I thought it was
adds
just 2
damage
hits.
as well.
No, plus 1 on attack roll. So it's radiant
So then
damage.
it's 10 total damage.
Okay.
No, plus 1 on every roll. So
So I rolled initially.
so it's 11 total damage.
Yes.
Because you rolled for the Zephyr Strike
I
and
rolled,
for the damage
Yeah, okay. And I rolled.
It just gives +1 to damage.
rolls.
Yes, for the damage roll.
Then it's
Oh,
10.
okay.
It's
Yeah,
10
it's not
total
like a
damage.
crit where everything gets doubled or anything. Right.
We're just trying to get as many damage points as we
Oh,
possibly
it also says it does 120 damage.
yeah,
the
it
creature's a
says
little
here.
The first thing to find as soon as the doors open, a little
Not.
yellow radiant light arrow sticks into the creature, and immediately as it hits, you see some of that sort of where the spots on it where the frostbite had sort of eaten in on its skin. Pieces of it kind of flake off, and you see a little bit of those dead skin cells float to the ground. Next attack to rattle off. Go
Guiding
ahead.
bolt.
Go ahead.
Did it look like the radiant damage did anything extra?
Give me a perception check.
Natural 20 on the guiding bolt.
Okay, that will hit.
Okay.
Better get it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Unprecedented. 4d6.
What was your 8? From the angle that you have, it's hard to tell if like that radiant energy had a significant impact, or if the creature reacted, but
Yeah.
it's in a frail state, or it looks kind of flimsy. So.
Yikes.
Roll 2 5s. Oh, double that.
6, 5, and 5 is 16 times 2 plus. That's it. Just 16 times 2.
Oh, baby.
Radiant
okay.
damage.
34.
32.
Okay.
42.
And the next attack roll on it has advantage. It is right now glowing.
Somebody
with
remember
light.
that. Yep, so attack roll has advantage. Great. Pouring through the door, the guiding bolt fills the chamber with light.
Huge,
And
buddy.
it like almost like 2 beams of light battering against each other, the light from its face and the light from the bolt. You even see its feet kind of shuffle across the floor as it gets hit with that energy. And as normally when you hit something with like an attack, especially something of that magnitude, you expect like a yelp or a cry or something, but it's just this silence as it gets
Okay.
as it stays standing there in the room. Okay, what's next?
Okay, Orba's got the skull in her hand, and she's gonna. You can do this. Link. And like big veins of dark and deep greens with bits of light green coming out from over the skull as it slowly turns into dust. And out from her hand comes this mist that goes. Am I within 90 feet of that
I
guy?
believe you are.
Oh, friend.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Great. I am gonna put this dude 10 feet from him, closest to
Closest to you guys. So this is a summoned.
I'm summoning the Sunken King.
Oh!
Oh, Pony Jabroni, baby.
Bonnie Jabroni is here to save us all.
Look at him.
Look at Bodhi.
That's cool.
That's
cool.
Okay, and he is of the putrid variety.
Yeah, that means we have to stay away from him. You guys remember
Yes.
that, right?
Wait,
We
what?
have to stay away 5 feet away from him.
No melee range of my stinky dude.
Don't get close to him.
Right, so as the creature forms there in the chamber, you once again, there's a moment of like, your heart skips a beat as you see that Sunken King again, because the last time you saw him, obviously it was a contest of hostility, and as he forms, he kind of gives a look back, and then looks towards the Coldlight Walker, and that sort of leaking out from between his ribs is that like gaseous, noxious energy.
Excellent.
Can I, between turns here, look around for anything reflective?
Give me a quick perception check. Was there anything else other than that?
No, I'm
that
gonna.
he does. Okay.
Oh well, he technically this is a surprise round, but he goes immediately after me.
Yeah,
Does
he won't in this. Yeah, because that was like just that moment as everybody unleashed all of their things.
Excellent, and I am concentrating now. I have a little thing to remind me, but that's all of my level 3s. Okay, that is. Oh my god.
In the interest of not having too many words on the screen all at
But
once,
this-
remember your
Yes,
concentration.
I will,
I'm gonna
I will
take
do my
those
best.
off. Yeah.
Does anybody else need like a?
I'm ready.
Okay.
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 That's
All
it.
right. So we return to the top of the round now. Now that everyone sort of got off their initial spells.
All right.
So the first thing you see after the formation of the Sunken King kind of comes up out of this chamber. You see the creature after getting pelted by the arrow and the guiding bolt, and his face was glowing, but he has that kind of glowing outline from the guiding bolt that sort of highlights his figure even further. And he staggers back, and for a moment, he just looks like so pitiful as he stumbles, and again, his legs, his knees are kind of turned in. It's hard for him to walk. But he lifts his head up, and that light kind of pours out toward the ceiling. And in that moment, you start to see what looks like, it's almost like a steam cloud. Like if you look through a steam cloud and like the background is shimmering a little bit, almost as like the air itself is being distorted. And you watch as 4 kind of thin, wavy tendrils move from the doors in this room, here, and here, these doors. Like in the crack between the 2 doors, some kind of energy pouring forth and
We have to get him out of here. We gotta get him out of here.
and he stands tall,
Stealing.
Yeah. How?
You go into the rooms, buddy.
and all of his pieces reform.
So we just healed all that damage.
So I have to go into those fucking rooms.
And he stands, not as, he's not sort of at full strength, but just all of that concussive force that's sort of shrugged off ever so lightly. That is the Lair action as he summons the sort of tendrils, the ethereal tendrils there.
Okay.
And that takes us to...
Safira.
Okay. So, Safira, you see that happen there?
All right, we're leaving. No. Everyone go. No, that's actually not okay.
Did you roll that perception check?
I did. It's 7. It was
7, yeah. Nothing that you can see right off the bat as a reflective surface.
all right. Well. Okay. I don't see. Can I look for like anything that's like corporeal that's behind these doors? Like
the
would I
doors
be
are
able to see
shut.
They're shut. Okay.
Yes, but you can, if you go into the room, you can certainly try to open them.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead.
Next attack has advantage.
That's true.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna use a special arrow. I'm gonna use a regular arrow.
The glowing outline of the Coldlight Walker, Safira fires another arrow right between Erland
has
and Graven.
advantage.
It has advantage.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And it has a D4.
From Bless.
Right,
from
yeah,
Bless.
from Bless.
How long are you blessed?
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bless is for a
Okay.
minute, so
You got it.
we call that surprise. Yes. We call that surprise round a round.
Yes.
So we're on the second round.
Okay.
It's 10 rounds.
Okay, so that gets doubled. So that's 8 and 10, 11. It's
He is
not
not hurt.
damaged. Okay,
it's not hurt
so
anymore.
Shit.
yeah,
Did
that's
you guys just hear that?
What?
It's not hurt anymore.
I know.
so that's it.
At all.
I
Yeah,
know.
I figured.
What was the total?
We need to deal with those rooms.
11.
Yeah, we need to deal with them.
And I get to shoot him again
Great.
without
task
advantage.
Yep, without advantage.
I was gonna roll.
Well, at the D4 again. 'cause
Yeah.
we're still
And almost like from the
That- is
Walker's
that
point of
cocked or
view,
is
that
that-
sort of noxious cloud that's surrounding the Sunken King, the arrows just kind of come out of the ether there.
You're not good, Cobb.
It was an okay roll,
That was
but
a
it was
good roll. I'm
cocked.
so sorry.
Oh, it was the same.
No, you earned it.
D4.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna hit. 23.
That will
To,
hit.
yeah. It was,
Plus
Roll
the
it.
D4.
yeah, I'm not plussing the d4. Damn it. Okay, that's 5 total damage, and now
He
it
is
is
hurt
injured,
this
so I
time.
can
Yep.
roll Colossus. Okay, that's 10 total damage.
Okay, great. Couple of quick shots from Safira through the open door.
And then I'm just gonna kind of say, "Shield your eyes! Don't look at it directly." Obviously, we know that. I'm panicking.
We do now.
Any movement, or are you staying there at the sort of base of the door?
I want to. Can I, since I'm well within range of this guy, can I move up behind the side of the door so I can maybe get partial cover behind the side of the door?
Sure, like here. So as long as so Erland and Graven are kind of in the doorway at the moment, but if either of them move in, you'll be able to like peek out. And
Okay, that's
shoot.
what I want to do. I want to try to maintain partial cover.
Okay, great.
All right, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay, who's next?
All right, after Safira, it's the Coldlight Walker.
Okay, so the creature, after taking a couple of the arrow shots,
I am not looking.
Yeah, can we, after her warning, shut my eyes for a second?
you can do so. If you're gonna choose to not look, that means that any attack roll would be with disadvantage against this creature in the next round.
Can I not look now and look on my turn?
So, unfortunately, it's mostly within their line of sight, not yours, because otherwise you could just be like, oh,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
something.
True. Okay. All right.
Attack rolls against that creature have disadvantage.
Yes.
I will
Yep.
be looking away.
Okay, great. So Erland and Graven sort of shielding their eyes as the creature, and that light starts to get swell and get larger. It sheds bright light in kind of a 20-foot radius. Even kind of this whole chamber suddenly, as if a giant brazier just went up in flame. The whole room illuminated, and it is going to turn its head toward the Sunken King right there in front of it. And it has no eyes, but you can tell that it's sort of staring as intently and deeply as possible into the creature. And fires a cold ray at the what is it called? Undead spirit? Is that
Yeah.
technical name?
Yeah.
Okay. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
What do you need?
A D10?
Yeah, here.
I only have one.
Yeah, it's
Oh wait, I do.
it's
Here
usually-
we go. Where we go?
Okay.
It's too many dice.
You take, or the spirit takes 24 cold damage
24.
as this beam of cold energy. You can watch it crystallize in the light around it. It almost looks like a solid ever so briefly, and then it dissipates into like someone like hot breath in the cold that dissipates into the room, and it goes again. 11 to hit.
This is.
So after the Sunken King gets pelted by that first ray of cold, this time it looks toward the creature, and then the next beam passes over its head. The Sunken King not only sort of doesn't know, but was already looking into its face. So I need the Sunken King to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, it fails. Like a 5.
Is that a 5?
Yes.
Okay. It is blinded until the start of the walker's next turn.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Got it.
My computer just went to sleep. It was like, nah.
I'm out. It's fine. Okay.
And then after these two giant blasts of cold energy, you watch as it kind of limps a little further across the room there.
Yeah, run away.
Yeah, we don't want him to run into that room, though.
Okay.
I mean, I guess he can.
That is the Coldlight Walker's turn.
We can't do it until.
Okay. After the Coldlight Walker, it's me. Okay.
Holy shit.
So let's see what we've got, folks. We're gonna go ahead and cast. What's the range on that? I'm within 60 feet of him.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna cast Ray of Sickness at a level 2. Here we go.
65 feet.
Oh shit.
What's the range?
Do you have any?
Can I go within 5 feet?
Yeah, you can move up to like say where.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna bridge that gap there. Ray of Sickness.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry.
If,
14 to hit.
if it's an attack roll, you can add
Oh,
the D4.
plus a D4. Thank you. It's 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Great. All right, so she takes 2d8 poison and must make a Constitution saving throw.
Go ahead and do the damage first.
8 poison.
Sort of greenish black energy beam goes out. How much was it? Sorry.
8.
8. And then it makes a
Constitution.
13.
That's just against my spell DC, right?
Yep. Spell DC.
Fails.
Okay.
All right, so he's poisoned until the end of my next turn.
He is immune to the poison condition. Cool.
That's what I figured.
So as soon as the sort of energy sort of seeps over him, you watch as he just kind of shakes it off, and it seems to have no adverse effects towards him.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, got it. That's my turn. And then immediately after my turn is...
Any movement besides sort of moving up to the threshold of the door there? You've used 5 feet of movement just to get up there.
What's the cover like if I go right in the door there?
I mean, there's these pillars that are throughout the room. Like, there's, all of these can be kind of ducked behind. And then there's these statues kind of in the middle. You could probably kind of see through the statues, but you can kind of duck, if you were to get down behind them, you could...
Can I get, there's a left column there. Can I get in
right
and
here?
behind that left column? Is that right next to a door where this mist is coming out?
So, hold on, let me
Sorry, yeah, I moved 5, right?
Yeah, you've moved 5. Yeah, the door is right here.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm a little further from it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Can I get behind that column, like hiding from the perspective of the
Yeah,
Coldlight Walker?
there's another 10. And there's a 15, so that's what, 20, 30 total?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fully behind, here we go. You're fully behind this pillar. You're like, yeah, you're ducked behind that pillar there.
Great, cool. All right,
Okay,
that's my
great.
turn.
So Erland and Graven sort of watch as they feel Orba's hand on their shoulder. She pushes past you and moves into the room, immediately pivots to the left. Okay.
Okay, so now it's my dude's turn.
Okay.
So Orba's gonna...
And you can see sort of eyes blinking in its sort of misshapen sockets as it looks around, unable to kind of gauge exactly what's going on in the room.
She commands him, she's gonna say, "Follow my voice!" and have him try to, can he like move backward based on like him hearing where I'm at?
Sure, where you're trying to move him toward the
Away
Coldlight Walker?
from the Coldlight.
Okay, yeah, he can follow your voice, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Full 30 feet.
Okay. You can get like all the, you want to
Not right next to me and
Okay,
not
20,
right next to the door either.
25 there?
Walk through.
Yeah, that's good.
25.
There's room. Yeah, okay. Great, and
Sort
then...
of feeling the columns as it's walking.
Okay, and then I believe if I don't have him take an action, he takes the dodge action just as a passive.
Also, check the Undead Spirit card. Is he immune to blinded? I just realized.
Oh, that's
Condition
a good
immunities?
question. Damage, condition immunities, no.
Okay.
It's all bad news. Everything's been bad news so far.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
So he's taking the dodge action if he's not given otherwise command.
yes.
Great. So, sort of knowing that he's sort of in a vulnerable position, that sort of cloud of energy around him, he huddles down. He's got his blade there with him.
Yeah. Great, okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
You can't you can't get within melee range of him, or you can't end your turn within melee range of him.
When does the cloud
Let me check really
activate?
quickly. Accessory aura. Any creature other than you that starts its turn within 5 feet of the spirit must succeed. That starts its turn.
So I can pass through.
Yes.
You can pass through it. Okay.
Okay.
Erland, come on, we've got to stop whatever's in these rooms.
All right. Are the tendrils still around the doors?
So they kind of like, again, the sort of small crack as the 2 double doors. It like this energy came out and he seemed to like suck it in.
Oh, it didn't go across the door.
No, it came through
the door.
and into his face, and now it has stopped at the
Great.
moment. So there are no tendrils coming out of the door. At the moment.
How close am I to? Which is the closest door? I can't really tell.
Probably
That one?
this
Okay.
one. Yeah, this one's probably a little farther. Yeah, so this is probably the closest door.
Okay, how close am I to that one?
You're sort of directly 20, so like about 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay, great. I am going to move quickly, avoiding. Don't want to be looking at the guy. I want to, as much as possible, not look at him and get to the door.
Okay, you may do so.
I would like to try and open. I'd like to listen to the door first.
Okay, give me a perception check. It's going to be a quick listen if you're trying
That
not
one.
to use it as an action. It sounds silent. You hear no noise.
Okay,
whatsoever.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
it's
So,
an open button.
this set of doors opens up. Erland sort of puts his hands in the sort of crevice there and pulls the doors. They drag a little bit. The stone was once very smooth, but now over time has kind of gotten uneven. And it takes a little bit of effort to pry these doors open. And this room sectioned off from the private chamber is sort of more of what you'd expect in a burial site. You see kind of crumbling statues, faded plaques, a stone casket, a couple rusted weapons hanging on the wall, now without a warrior to wield them. And the glow from the walker is spilling into this room. It's lit so bright that the glow just kind of fills the room enough that it's quite easy to see. Even if you didn't have dark vision, the room is kind of lit up. And it reveals one little curiosity. There's a spot in the corner of the room.
Get that spot. You get it.
Sit
Get
on it.
You put that light out.
I shit on the spot.
In this kind of corner of the room, sort of at that far wall there, where the light, once again, almost like looking through steam, is just like wavering, like a flimsy, like a thread hanging in midair. Like it looks like, it doesn't look like the wall itself. It almost looks like there's a thread kind of dangling in the room, and it's just bending the light ever so slightly.
The thread looks physical?
Yes, in the way that like breath or steam looks physical. Yes, like gaseous.
All right.
Okay, I have 10 more feet of movement. Can I get closer to get a better look at it?
You can get 10 feet closer, and it looks more the same. It's like a little squiggle of energy there.
Cool.
I am going. Oh, is this what we're doing? Let's get a little.
I would just
How far away from it am I?
It's right up against that back wall. You're probably 20 feet away, 15, 20 feet away.
I am going to. Am I out of? Can I close the door behind me, or is that taking action?
I'll say, as you kind of quickly pass through, you can try and grab it and pull it. Give me an acrobatics check to try and like make that maneuver all as one part of it.
So many fives. 11?
Yeah, not able to quickly do both things.
Okay.
This door is like it opened into the main chamber, so that door is blocking a little bit of kind of sight.
Yeah, and
lines
he's
there.
sort of over in the southwest.
Yeah, at the
corner,
moment
right?
he's here. Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm gonna move 10 feet into the room, and I'm gonna try and throw a. How many darts do I have? I'm gonna try and throw a dart at the sort of wispy thing.
Okay, at the thing in the room.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
tell it.
I think radiant damage is no good against that.
Okay, 25 to hit.
25.
There we go.
Quickly on the run, you take out the dart and you throw it right at the thing, and it disappears. Oh. As if you threw it through, like you wait for it to kind of tick against the back wall, and it goes right at the little thread and disappears.
We have to touch it.
Don't touch it.
We have to get teleported.
Okay, I'm going to use.
No.
I'm going to use a.
I wouldn't put it past this motherfucker.
I wouldn't
Shit
put
like
it.
that.
I said this was going to be a complicated fight.
I am going to use a key point to use step. We have to figure this shit out quick.
Yep.
I'm going to use a key point to use Step of the Wind as a bonus action.
Okay.
And
You have already used an action this round. I just want to be.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I still have one more attack left.
Yep,
should I
that-
want?
yep,
I think.
that's great.
So I'm going to use my bonus action as a dash,
Okay.
and I am going to get within. I'm going to get close to it.
Great. You 10 more feet, and it's literally like a couple feet in front of you, just a hovering.
Is it? Can I
I hate this.
touch it?
You reach out and touch
reach out
it.
and touch
Great. As you reach out and touch it, you feel kind of just a cold air, and as you touch, your fingers stop. Like it looks like almost like you reached into something, and that part of your hand disappears.
Okay. Does it feel akin to when we went into Josco's castle?
Oh, nice.
Similar in the sense that it feels like your hand is in a different place than the rest of your
Great.
body.
I'm going to put my head in as well.
No.
As you go, it seems like it's going to take serious force to pry this thing open. You've already used your action for this.
Oh, that's
round.
okay.
You didn't know that going up
Yeah.
to it, but as you put
Oh,
your
it
hands
feels like
there,
there's something on the other side.
It more just feels like in order to pull this thread open wider to get through it, you would need to like pry it open. Like right now, it's
Oh,
very,
it's
very
I see.
thin.
So what I'm reaching into, it feels like there's a stoppage, but there's only enough room for my hand.
Yeah, there's like almost like a crevice, like a very thin crevice that you can get your fingers into. But in order to like get yourself through it, it seems like it would take more effort than
You
that.
gotta oil up, dude.
Honestly, maybe.
I'm kidding.
That is. How does the second action work? Can I use it to use a different, or does it have to be the same?
You don't
my
have
different
We're gonna
attack.
get separated.
It's just another attack. It has to be an
Stop.
Okay, can I
Ah.
try and punch it open?
attack. Sure.
Can I like doing a hook so that I can sort of maybe try and
Okay, give me an attack roll.
13.
13. This time, as you sort of punch, once again, your fist kind of disappears for a moment, and you pull it back. I mean, your hand disappeared for a moment. It just seems like in order to fully get through this, it's going to require.
Okay, that's gonna be. I'm gonna use the rest of my dash action then to get sort of into the corner. So
This corner?
Uh,
Or the other corner.
this corner is gonna be harder for someone to see over
Yes.
there, right?
Yes.
Sightline wise.
Yes.
Give me this is northeast.
Sorry, the
northwest.
northeast corner is going to be tougher for someone in the main room to see.
That would
right?
be, the sight line there is pretty bad,
Great.
because it's behind the door as
Yeah.
well.
So then I'm going to get into the corner and yell, "There's some sort of teleportation strand!"
Okay.
Quickly, I was dum-dum and didn't roll another d4 because I did it as a level 2 spell slot. And it's not going to matter in the long run anyway because it's just going to heal. So
You can
I
roll
a
it. He
thing?
hasn't taken a turn yet.
5.
Okay.
Another 5.
And
Guys, I did it.
We killed him.
Done.
okie dokie.
Okay, sorry. After Erland's Graven.
Okay, so before Graven's turn here, it's going to take a legendary action.
Okay.
Who can see at the moment? It's going to use cognizance, and the only thing it can see at the moment, I believe, is the. No, Graven as well. Graven, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
Pretty wise.
Quite wise.
Not quite.
Now, I get to add a d4,
Okay.
I believe.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
And saving throws.
Oh, baby.
Baby.
16.
16. Okay. As you see the creature just kind of turn its head ever so slightly in your direction, and you start to hear these whispers in your brain, and you just shake that off, and the whispers disappear all of a sudden. Just sudden kind of chatter in your brain that all of a sudden is snuffed out.
Do I
as you're able to
recognize
push it
any
to
of the
back
voices that I
there. No.
start to hear?
No.
Okay.
They sounded like
Undead mutterings that I've
yes,
heard?
and like spiritual kind of foreign mutterings, not like you weren't like, oh, that's a recognizable voice of some kind. Yeah, just sort of chatters of the undead rattling around in your brain.
Sounds like a good band.
Okay, that was his legendary action. Go ahead. You can-
I'm going after Erland to join him there. What does 30 feet get?
30 feet gets you right to the threshold of the door.
Can I see the strand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as you come in, you give a quick look around, and once again, the light from the walker is kind of pouring in here, and you look to your right, and that
Can I target it with a spell?
you can attempt to.
I will attempt to Sacred Flame on it.
Okay.
Which is a dexterity saving
Saving throw. Right. A little flash in the corner there.
No effect.
Not that you can tell.
I think we have to go through it.
Right. And I'm getting ready to start
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
running towards
Okay.
it.
That was your action
Again,
movement.
again, facing very much
Yeah,
away
you're
from...
behind this door here
Yeah,
at the
okay,
moment, so you have
okay.
a little bit of
Yep.
Okay.
All right, it's the Lair.
Before we go back to the top, he's going to use his second legendary action of the round and do cognizance on the spirit
Okay.
the Sunken King. So I need him to give me a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Shit, sorry. Other stats. 12.
12. It fails. So you can't tell, but you can see the Sunken King kind of writhing a little bit. It actually doesn't matter in this particular scenario because he's already blinded. He has disadvantage on his next attack roll until the start of the Coldlight Walker's next turn.
Okay.
So,
like-
but he's
already
blinded,
blinded, so
would do the
it
same
doesn't
thing.
matter.
So it's still.
But that's it. Nice.
Could have been worse.
Okay.
He can do it twice per round.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
And he has other options, remember.
Okay.
We're pretty sure.
Okay, that takes us back to the Lair action.
So-
Okay, now this time, Orba and Safira, who have better sight, kind of hear into the main chamber. You see him once again tilt his head up, like snapping his neck back. And those tendrils come out, and Erland and Graven, who are in this room here, you watch as that sort of shimmering thread opens up ever so slightly, and the tendrils are pouring forth and going out and into the main chamber.
Does it look like any healing spells I've ever seen Graven cast?
No, it does not.
Mine aren't really.
Yeah, I don't
See mine.
This
And-
looks like.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm looking right at it.
Healing
Do I
spells
see
that probably
anything?
hurt
So
them.
this
Through
opens up, and the spiritual sort of energy, necrotic energy, ethereal energy pours forth. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, I don't get to add anything to
No.
it, do I? 18, though.
18. Okay, as you look into the portal, you seem to see another kind of plane of existence. These sort of floating rocks and structures kind of off in the distance, sort of dark and moody, a little kind of greenish, bluish energy. It strikes you as something kind of ethereal, like you're looking into the ethereal plane almost. Let's see, what that is the northwest. This is what you kind of see on the other side. It's sort of a rocky, you can't see further than this, but you see like a floating kind of rock suspended in air that you could walk out onto if you passed through this portal here. So that is what you see.
Graven and Erland knowingly nodded.
Boys trip. Boys road trip. Here we go.
Okay, and as the energy passes into the Coldlight Walker, he once again heals.
Yeah.
All right, where are we?
Safira.
All right.
Okay.
Safira.
I'm gonna save my special arrows because I think he might be able to still heal. So I'm going to just fire off a normal attack at him.
Okay, so you peek out from behind the door. Go ahead.
Actually, can I try Ensnaring Strike as a bonus action?
You may.
It might not work, but we're gonna try it.
Sure.
Okay.
You D4.
Yeah, I know. Okay, alright.
Shields of 4 does it count in that
26 to hit.
26 will hit.
Nice.
Alright. Oh, that's done me so dirty! Okay. That's 4 total damage.
Okay.
Does the Ensnaring Strike work?
Read the text of Ensnaring Strike.
It is the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before a spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends.
It's not immune to restraint.
Okay.
What's the saving throw?
It's strength.
That is a 12.
The same saves.
It meets. Yep. So the vines kind of go up its leg, and just at the last moment, it kind of slips to the side with surprising quickness, like agility, given its sort of frail state.
Okay.
And then you watch as its head kind of searching for what fired the arrow.
Alright, well, I'm gonna fire off again, and then as soon as I fire off again, I'm gonna slink back.
Okay,
into the wall.
great.
Stay outside of this fucking thing. Well, that sucks for us.
That's a natural 1.
Natural 1. So as you're quickly trying to duck back and fire at the same time, one of the arrows hits one of those statues in the middle.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay.
try
And
to
return
take
to
half
having
cover
sort
here.
of,
Yeah.
I would say you even have 3/4 cover there if you can go kind of back around.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stop him healing.
Okay.
Going into another plane to try.
What?
Come and find out if you want.
Who's
Coldlight
up?
Walker.
All right, Coldlight Walker. Okay, he is going to amble a little further here.
No.
Wrong.
Get back, you bitch.
And you watch as the light is kind of bobbing and shaking. Erland and Graven sort of not being able to see the creature exactly. You watch as the light is clearly kind of moving through the room. And he is going to make, even with 3/4 cover here, he's going to make an attack on Safira.
Why I oughta.
Don't get cocky.
3/4
I'm not cocky. You
3/4
said-
cover is pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm angry.
Yeah, it's gonna
So
add.
your AC has a +5 bonus to your AC.
Oh, good luck.
Okay.
Don't do it.
So once again, you see that like light
That-
pulsing, get a little, the beam getting a little wider.
Me too.
That is a 13 to hit.
Misses! Would have even missed
as
without the
Safira
cover.
has her shoulder next to the door, you watch as this chilling energy just blows by you, and it's almost like frost is forming on your leather shoulder pad there, just where the air passed through. And then he turns his head and looks through the statues once again toward the Sunken King.
Resistant.
Dodge action.
Yep, disadvantage. It's going to be a straight roll. He dodged, so it has disadvantage,
blinded.
but he's blinded, so it has advantage. So it's just a straight roll. What's what mean?
Sunken King.
My
He's
bonus
shooting at the
dodge
Sunken
action.
King.
Oh,
with
he
a
is.
second
He
beam
is.
here.
Okay.
That's a 17 to hit.
That's
God damn,
Wow,
buddy.
those are
Bony
total waste.
jabroni.
How much HP do you have left?
6.
Oh, bony.
Oh boy.
19 cold damage.
Ooh.
And when the frost settles,
Bony, no.
Sunken
Bye,
King has
Bony.
disappeared there.
Well, we tried.
Okay.
Right.
That
All
is his turn.
Okay. It is my turn.
Okay.
So, Orba is going to
I'm gonna do him so dirty.
dash across to where the boys are.
I'm putting this on the job.
30 feet takes you behind this sort of pillar on this
Cool.
side here.
And then she's gonna. What is the smoke? Do you guys have the card for the smoke sticks?
I think I've.
Because I know I'm holding them, but
I got slippery.
I think I am.
sorry.
Smoke sticks? Yeah.
Can I see that real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. As an action, you can snap a smoke stick, and it produces a thick plume of smoke. You can hold it on. You can hold onto the stick and throw it to the point up to 30 feet away as part of an action you use to produce it. The area in a 10-foot radius around the stick is filled with thick smoke that blocks vision, including dark vision. The stick and smoke persist for 1 minute and then disappear. The question for you is: this guy doesn't have eyes, so like, would he? Is there any benefit to this if he can't like? How does he see us to cast spells and stuff?
This creature has sort of blind perception, basically. He does not need eyes to see.
Great, so like a smoke stick would do.
Of course not.
The smoke stick blocks light.
That's interesting. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna dash.
But it
and
would not
get-
like effectively blind him.
Okay, I'm gonna dash and get to the portal.
Okay. So Orba gets to the edge of the room. You see that thread that's opened up there. Oh, that was what?
That was-
15 feet? Okay, so you got another 15 where you want to go?
As she passes Graven, run! And she's gonna run almost headfirst into this thing until she can.
Okay. She gets all the way up there.
I'm all alone.
No one.
Coldlight Walker's undead, so we have reason to believe it doesn't need to breathe either, does it?
Yes, you do have reason to believe.
Okay, that's my turn.
Most undead don't
Yeah,
need
one
to
minute,
eat
right.
or breathe.
Erland is up.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Is it still open or is it back to?
It kind of pulsed open, and now it looks like it's closing afterwards.
As
but
it's
you-
closing, I'm gonna quickly, oh gods, and run into it.
Okay, so Erland, as you sort of get into it, you look like you're going to pass all the way through, and then for everyone else in the room, you watch as Erland moves between the sort of split threads there, and then freezes. And you watch as a spiritual-shaped Erland
Oh.
disassociates
Ethereal
from his
plane.
body and
Shit.
passes across. So Erland's body is here, his physical body is here.
Protect?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure if you
We can't all go in there.
die in the...
Yeah.
Wait, can Erland now
And
possess
Erland, in an ethereal form,
Actually, if you die
passes
in
over here to.
so-
And as you look down at your hands, they're sort of shimmering a little bit, a little greenish, kind of blue energy.
What do I know of the ethereal plane? Because I know monks at higher levels can manipulate the ethereal plane. What have I learned from Atonement Set?
You would guess.
Rule-wise.
You are guessing because it's certainly out of your purview of expertise. But as you look down and see the sort of shimmering green energy, you would imagine that in your ethereal state, you can interact with other ethereal objects, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, also like the connection to the body. Like, do I know anything about whether my body dies, what happens to my spirit? If my spirit dies, what happens to my body?
If your spirit dies in the ethereal plane or is sort of locked in the ethereal plane in some way, your body would be sort of suspended until it
Yikes.
was able to find a spirit or...
Yikes.
Cool. And if my body dies?
It could sever your link back to the
Oh,
physical
cool.
plane.
Who wants to be haunted by Erland forever? How many feet of movement did I use?
That was like 10, we'll say 10 feet.
Great. What do I see?
Give me a perception check.
Nothing.
5. Okay, well, you're looking out across this. You see kind of a rocky bridge here, and then a little sort of platform out here, and then it almost looks like there's some kind of creature up here.
Neat.
And a table that has some sort of items sitting by it. It's facing away from you. Sort of, you can see sort of bones sticking out its back. It looks like almost kind of a undead, sort of zombified, but less physical. It's kind of a little shimmering. It looks like energy is kind of holding its limbs together, like it's almost held together by the ethereal energy.
Cool. I'm gonna move the rest of my distance plus a dash. So that's, if I use 10, that's 70 feet.
Okay, 10, so another 30 is your first
Yep,
move.
and then my action is a dash.
All right. Another 40
feet, yeah. So now that I'm closer, do I have a better sense of what's going on up there?
So, I mean, you can see this creature sort of at this table here, and there seems to be sort of a light underneath the table, and you see some of that steam tendril energy coming from this light here and heading in the direction of the portal. So, like, the threads that the Coldlight Walker is pulling seem to be sourced from whatever this is here that's under this creature's table.
Cool. Hate the way that guy looks.
Like Wazowski.
If you're prone, does that change magical attacks on you? Not saving throws.
If it's a ranged spell attack, it would have disadvantage. A
Would
melee
I-
spell attack would have advantage.
Would I have any sort of disadvantage on saving throws if I'm prone?
Not unless you are. If you have cover behind something, you have advantage against dexterity saving throws, but not out in the open.
I'm gonna get myself prone.
Okay.
Get yourself prone.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Sit down.
Oh, I'm gonna try yelling. I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna try yelling and say, there's an undead creature and a magical fire.
Nobody hears that.
Cool. That's what I thought. Okay, Graven.
Okie dokie. Let's return
I have
to
to like cast a
the
spell.
chamber.
It's not unless I'm not sending.
So you watched Erland kind of take a running start and then just.
Oh right.
But his body stays right there.
Yep, it's like frozen there against the thread, and you watch his sort of spirit pass through the sort of thread there.
Okay. How far is the Coldlight Walker from me?
He's behind the door, but physically he's only 25 feet away from you.
Great. Can I see Safira, or I know that she was still right?
You know
back
that
there,
she's
right?
there. You heard the arrows kind of firing out from there. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to keep him away from us. Go help them. Turn undead.
Okay. Give me the attack.
Spira's like,
As an action, present your holy symbol, speak a prayer, centering the undead. Each undead, they can see or hear you. So it can hear me, I imagine.
One would assume.
Within 30 feet, it must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it is turned for 1 minute, or until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action to try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If it's nowhere to move, the creature uses the dodge. It has to stay away from us, but we can't attack it.
That's big.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
17.
Fuck off.
God.
It didn't work!
Good idea, though.
Okay.
You have movement.
Hearing him say that. Graven, it's all right. Shut the door. I'm here.
I'm right at the door, and the other two are in here with me?
Yep.
I mean, I've already used an action.
You have. I can, like Erland did before, I can say you can attempt to quickly shut it, but it's kind of dragging against the floor. You'd have to make an athletics check to try and pull it quickly shut behind you.
Could I? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll
Okay,
try to.
stepping into the room and then give me an athletics check there. As you try and grab the doors and pull them behind you.
Over 20. 22.
Excellent.
So there is a door in front of me too.
In front of you,
Hi.
there's one here.
No,
and then-
like the
No,
entrance
no,
to the
no,
room.
the entrance
Oh,
to the room.
yes,
so if I
entrance to the
were
room,
to
yeah.
close one of these doors,
Yes.
can I close one of those doors?
Is it your turn? Sorry.
No. I just
You can think about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. No, it's not.
I guess.
wanna do it now.
I have movement
just
still.
Yeah, that was only 10 feet of movement.
The door opens outwards.
Or it opens into that room, yeah.
It opens inwards.
into the main chamber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here I can show you. It opens like that.
I'm gonna look around for something maybe next turn to be able to like either
Put through the handles.
put through the handles.
Give me an investigation check.
I guess I do have a snowboard on there as well. Yeah, investigation.
Yep.
10.
10. The only thing that you see is directly to your right there is like an old like torch brazier. It looks like it might not be long enough, but it's close.
Is it made of metal or is it?
It is made of metal.
It
Yeah.
is made of metal.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Okay.
That is my awful.
Who's next?
It's the top of the lineup.
Okay.
Lair.
All right, the Lair actions, and once again, the three of you in this room, the shimmering threads kind of open up, and Erland watches as that blue energy underneath the table glows and swells, and then passes through the portal, comes out the other side.
Does the creature do anything to trigger that?
No,
Okay.
he does not. And once again, he shrugs off his wounds there.
I'll have to take an action.
And that is the Lair action.
Okay.
Go ahead. Who's next?
That's Safira.
All right, Safira. Safira all alone now.
Fucking door.
Okay, so I want to try to close this one door so that if I needed to, I could close the other one.
Okay, I think it only lets me close one and the other. We can say that you
Oh,
close it.
okay, sure. Then I'm still gonna save my special arrows, and I'm just gonna go ahead and
Holding her action.
It would be if you wanted to secure it shut. If you want to do it quickly, you can try.
No, I don't
to.
want to secure it shut right now. I just wanted it basically to give myself even more cover.
Okay, I mean, yeah, your cover's as good as it's gonna get in a
All right.
in an area like this. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and try to ensnare him again. So
Okay.
I'm gonna cast another spell and see if I can ensnare him.
Okay. I think the attack needs to hit first, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Okay, I know, I don't need to. 25 to hit.
That will hit. Roll for
That's more than
damage.
that, so it definitely hits. Oh, you're going in jail. You suck. You fucking suck. Okay, that's 4 total damage.
All right, 4 damage.
He's not
And
injured.
once again, those tendrils kind of come up at its feet.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Do you want the ensnaring strike?
Oh shit, I want to see if that works. Yeah, I forgot I did that.
Strength save, I think.
It's a strength save, yes.
15.
God damn it. Yeah, he saves. Okay, I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
Just nothing special here. Ooh,
That one you might need that roll to actually
I
work.
didn't. Okay.
Actually, you're so bad.
I dropped it. I didn't mean to.
Scooted it. You didn't even
10
pick it up.
I didn't really pick it up. 10.
Oh.
So 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
She would have hit anyways.
Would I have?
15?
I don't think so. Actually, yeah, I would have. That's god damn it, 5.
With separate strike as
5.
well?
Or
not
oh,
Zephyr
no,
strike,
I forgot to roll
Colossus
Colossus
Flare.
because I forgot he was injured.
No.
That's 9 total damage.
9 total damage. Okay, great.
And then I'm immediately like hiding myself
Great.
behind.
Comes back around the
While
corner.
I was
Yep.
out there, there's no way I saw anything reflective, was there?
Give me a perception check as you quickly looked out.
Goliath up the mirror in there just in case you need to clean up.
4. No, I mean, you got a quick pass through the chamber. I mean, it's mostly stone and stuff. You definitely didn't see anything obviously reflective like a mirror or water or something like that. That would
Cool.
Be
I'm gonna be as quiet. I'm not even breathing.
Okay.
I'm not farting. I'm not breathing. I'm not doing anything. I'm just,
He might not be able to see you.
he might, yes, but he knows
not
what I
breathing?
am. I'm not. I don't exist.
Okay.
Okay, after Safira, it's the Coldlight Walker.
Okay. Quietly ambling forward once more.
Oh, I don't like how close he's getting to me. Or you guys.
Going towards Graven.
I know.
Wanders. And as Graven's on the other side of the door, you watch as the light kind of seeps further and further underneath the door and through the crack in the door. And you hear just that beam of energy once more. He's gonna attack the door here.
No!
That is a natural 1.
Oh, eat
Kind of
Oh, eat it!
over the door. But door, you loser! He's gonna make another attack. You just missed
a stationary target.
15 to hit. So as Graven's kind of bracing the door there on the other side, you hear that cracking as the door gets frosted over, and then snaps and the door bursts open with the force of the cold there. It actually opens the other way, but splinters coming into the room. And then silence once more. That's the creature's turn.
Is it right there in front of me? It's kind of around the corner.
It is around the corner, yeah. These doors, actually, we can even, these are busted, so we can actually just delete these. Yeah, there we go. So,
Oh,
but yes,
good.
it is around
That's
the corner at the
good.
moment.
Oh, my spiritless body's in that room.
Damn.
Say goodbye.
Who's next?
That was the Coldlight Walker?
Yep.
It's Orba.
Okay, Orba.
Oh, wrong Orba. Okay. So Orba's gonna take out one of her. Actually, she's gonna take out both pestifer canisters,
Okay.
but put one. Okay. Is that an action if I just like dropped them both on the floor?
You can place them on the ground. You trying
that-
to break them on the floor?
No, just
Oh,
have
no.
them out and ready
You can place them on the floor.
without
Say
using
that
an action.
5 feet of movement there to take it, place it gently on the floor.
Okay, and no, I'm gonna use an action. I'm not
gonna come get that.
I'm not
Here I
going in the,
come.
I'm not going in the portal. I can't. Orba's gonna stand next to Graven and have the canister on the ground.
You going up to Graven?
Yeah.
Okay, 15 feet of movement there.
Yep.
Up to
Have the
Graven.
canister on the ground. She's
Placing
going,
it there like in the doorway where it used to be.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Where the doorway used to be. And she's going to. She's gonna cast fucking scythe,
Okay.
and summon her scythe. And then have I used an action?
That was your action, no? Or is that a bonus action? What is that?
That is that a bonus action? I can't remember. It's a bonus action.
Okay,
Bonus action
great.
to cast
Bonus
that.
action to cast that. You
And
have
she's
not
gonna
used an
hold her action for if the Coldlight Walker comes near the doorway, and she's gonna slam
Make
down
an
with her scythe.
Okay.
Scythe on the pestifer canister.
Oh, on the canister.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
That's
you
dope.
can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Those just knock them back.
Are you trying to stay like out of its sight here?
Yeah. Can I use the reach a little? So if
Yes,
I, stay,
I would say
yeah.
you can. Yeah, if you're willing to stand like sort of a little further back there. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. I want that.
We can even put kind of a. There we go. There's a pestifer canister on the floor there. And sort of-
Yeah, and I'm gonna hug that wall and wait to see
Okay.
like a frozen ass foot come near that door.
And the light's kind of bobbing around the corner there.
Okay, that's my turn, and it's
Okay.
Erland.
All right.
buddy.
We go.
Come on.
Let's actually. No.
Come
What
on,
was
buddy.
That? Northwest.
You're gonna be just fine.
Okay.
Being another plan is stressful.
Yeah, it is.
I'd rather be there than in this fucking room right
Okay.
now.
Okay, I'm gonna get up. Just half my movement. I'm gonna move 20 feet. Is this thing acknowledging me at all?
Make a perception check. Moving quickly along the stone here. You look off to your left and your right, and it's just sort of clouds and mist all the way down. You see no semblance of ground.
Nice.
18. As you get a little closer, the creature that's sort of hunched over the table there, it's kind of moving frenetically, kind of like bouncing, a little kind of nervous energy. And it's like, it picks up what on the table, what looks like a playing card almost, puts it down, picks up a die, rolls it on the table. It does not acknowledge you in any way. It seems
Gamble with this motherfucker? I'm gonna use a dash action again and go 40 feet.
Okay.
This close, does it do anything?
Not yet.
Can I get my? Is there any way to be behind that pillar more with my movement?
You could be over here a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just so I can maybe
wouldn't be up against
obstruct
it.
my. No, I just want to like obstruct.
He's got the high ground there,
Oh, okay.
so it's, yeah.
So you look
No.
like an idiot.
All right, if he's not acknowledging me, then I'm
Not-
gonna
his focus
stay
is very much on the table here.
upright.
Okay.
Fuck, that's my turn.
Okay.
All right, it's Graven.
Your return.
Have you got this?
Okay.
Oh,
God.
I'm gonna run towards the 30 feet towards the crack.
Okay.
I have you on stick.
And once again, Graven sort of gets to
I've
the
got
edge of
this.
it, and then his spirit disconnects there from his person. What was that? It was 25 feet, so basically you're just going to end up right on the other side with 30 feet.
I should say. Exactly.
Graven appears on the other side here. And you see Graven or Erland in the distance there, sort of making his way up this sort of terrain.
How far
He's there.
is that guy from me?
Total.
Just a guy in gold buttons.
135 feet.
I'll just dash for 30 feet.
Okay. Okay.
All right, that's it.
I can't
Who's
see what's
up?
on the playing card from where I am, can I?
It was hard to tell, yeah. Without getting up closer. Who's up next?
After Graven, it's top of the lineup.
Okay. Now, Graven, you're seeing this for the first time. That sort of light that's contained underneath the table there. Tendrils of energy, and Orba watches it come out, pass by her, into the main chamber. And once again, his wounds are made whole. All right.
Okay, Lair's done.
Yep.
Safira.
I didn't think he would be able to heal all the way. Okay, so now he's kind of behind that pillar.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see him? Can I?
You would need to poke a little further
That's
out.
okay.
Of the room,
I'm
but
happy
you
to
can do
poke
that, yeah.
further out so that I can. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have movement. So I'll poke
You
further out
use-
with every intention of running back right where I was.
10 feet of movement will get you. You can see him around the corner there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna kind of, seeing how close it is to Orba before I fire an arrow off, I'm gonna, oi,
Body's
idiot!
right there.
Like kind of trying to get its attention.
Okay. It makes no attempt. It makes no acknowledgement. Also, you are close enough now. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw as you
Oh,
come out and look
right.
at the creature directly.
I.
Saving throws, you get to add the
Saving
D4.
throws.
Add that D4. Add that D4.
Add it!
Okay, I'm working on it. What did you say it was?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
19.
19. Great. You immediately come around and see that light coming and instinctively flinch away. And this time you sort of guard your eyes a little bit as you're holding your bow up. You are not blinded.
Okay,
How close is she?
25 feet.
I'm gonna go ahead and fire off a normal arrow.
Okay.
I'm not gonna try to ensnare him again.
Okay.
I don't want to see my spell slots. Okay. I'm gonna roll that D4. Okay. Oh, that's. Is that a. Oh, no. Okay. 24 to hit.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
Thought it might.
Oh.
Okay. That's 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Fence.
No,
I want to know how
untaken.
much it heals.
I'm gonna fire off
going to
another
forward.
normal arrow at him here.
Is this because
Go for it.
cock?
Cocked.
You need a new dice tray.
I really, I know, it's really bad. 17 to hit.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
Ooh.
It is
5
is
total
injured
damage,
this time.
he's damaged. 7 total damage.
7 total damage. Okay. Another quick couple of arrows, and you're watching, and
then-
it's just getting peppered by these arrows. But each time, it siphons that energy. You watch as the arrows kind of crumble and break off. But right now, it has those two stuck in
As
those most
soon as
recent arrows.
as soon as I finish, I'm gonna like go behind the door
Great.
that I kind of have half closed here.
Yep, you can do that.
All right, that is
All right.
my turn.
Coldlight
Okay.
Walker.
All right. The creature
God, my rolls
wanders ever closer,
are unbelievably bad.
and it gets all the way up to here. Give me an attack roll here.
Okay.
Imagine
Plus a
you
D4.
miss.
Don't, shut up. Don't
That's
imagine
true.
anything.
It's a 13 to hit. with
13.
scythe.
That will hit.
Okay.
And you hear the breaking of glass, and then light on light. You watch the Coldlight Walker.
Oh!
That's good. Very good.
It does.
It does.
That is going to
God for
do
that pester, man.
basically the equivalent of fall damage. So 40 feet, 4d6. Roll 4d6.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
baby.
okay.
Use my little
46.
46.
Well, we're gonna find out how
Oh,
she heals now.
baby.
Wow, remember we did a lot.
Oh,
We
okay.
did like 30 something.
No,
Hold
we just
on.
got- yeah.
Okay, 10, 18.
18.
Remember my crit guiding bolt?
30.
Ugh.
I mean, the space is fantastic.
Do you have any more of those?
And there's all that. There's kind of a purplish dust that you remember from back at Yannick's mortuary the last time you were firing them off the roof.
time.
And that dust kind of settles, and when it does, the light is sort of further across the room there.
Huge, Jordan.
Thank you, Yannick.
No.
Okay, so that was this is gone, and that was only 5 feet of its movement, so it takes an additional 10 feet as it gets closer.
Okay.
And you have 3/4 cover there, but as you had to come out to hit it, it is going to make an attack here.
Okay.
Is it its turn? Yeah, it's its turn.
Yep.
Imagine if we didn't have bless.
13 to hit.
No.
13 hits.
13 hits with 3/4
Yeah.
cover.
Oh, sorry, with +5.
Yeah, so it doesn't hit. No way.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
And that light
I'm
sort
real
of,
stressed.
the cold energy sort of pouring between the pillars, pieces of it breaking off. Orba ducks behind, and then it.
Again.
16 to hit.
+5. Tie hits.
Hits.
Yeah.
Anything else? Taking the hit?
No. Okay.
Okay.
Take it. Okay.
That was
17
so
cold
nice.
damage.
Okay.
How much?
And Orba, just after she smashed it, she's picking up her scythe, and you feel that frost build over your arm, and all of the hairs on your arm immediately crystallize, and some of them breaking off. I need you to make a concentration saving throw for me.
Concentration.
For your scythe.
Scythe.
Oh, I
With
take
advantage.
With
Yep, it's with advantage because of the scythe.
And if it's a saving throw, you add a d4.
Yep.
That was an natural 1. Ooh, that's not good. 8. I lose my sight.
With the d4 as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Scythe disappears out of your hands. Okay. That's it. That's the creature's turn.
Okay. Then it's me.
Okay.
Orba's gonna take out one of her healing potions and she's gonna drink it.
Okay. Go
What
ahead.
is it? 2d4?
Regular standard healing
Yeah,
potion. 2d4 plus 2.
2, 4, 6 HP.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and then she's going to take cover, like try to just completely get out of its
Yes,
sight.
you can take full cover. I mean, do you want to go? This would technically be closer to it, but it also has better cover because it's around the corner as opposed to like this corner
I
here.
think I want to stay close to the boys'
The portal?
bodies.
Okay,
yeah.
great.
Okay.
So, it's 15 feet of movement there to get all the way into this corner.
Yeah. To anybody who's
Oops.
possibly hearing her,
There.
we need to think of something. Help! And that's it.
Graven and Erland do not hear that. You
Yep.
can hear Orba shouting Safira from the other room.
It is Erland.
Okay.
Alright, I'm pretty fucking close to this thing. So how far away am I from this fire thing?
You are 25 feet.
I'm gonna get. I don't want to get within melee range of it if possible. I'd like to get up right up to the table in the fire.
Okay, so you move about, we'll say 15 feet without still any acknowledgement whatsoever, and then quietly you hear a little voice, and as if sort of it was a friendly kind of acquaintance. What's your name?
No. No.
Turns, then that one big eye kind of turns towards you
Just no.
and blinks.
What games does he have on the table?
Dice and cards, like standard dice.
Okay,
and
remind me the ones we have. We have Shut the Box.
cards. What can you remember?
Fuck. Okay.
Which one's the box again? That's the...
That's the 9 cards.
You're gonna play the game! Kill the guy!
I don't think we have a choice.
Monster in the Middle.
Sit.
No!
Table.
Boo! Oh, I hate this.
It's gonna take forever.
Didn't expect that one.
I
gonna
hate
take you
this! That's
Do
gonna
you
take
approach
for-
the table?
I do approach the table.
Okay.
This was a shorter one.
Does Monster in the Middle take longer than like a game of Shut the Box? We've never really played with time.
Takes time.
They all take time. Monster in the Middle might take a little longer. Simply, it depends on how quickly you guess it, I guess.
Okay.
Like a round of Shut the Box would be, or a round of maybe Pig. Those are quite quick. Those move quickly.
Okay,
but...
I'll pick the faster one then. Let's do.
Okay.
Let's do Pig.
Okay, great.
Pig. Pig.
motions, and in the same hand, he picks up, and now as you're getting closer, you can see that the dice are a little ethereal too. They have kind of a greenish blue tint.
How does this work for actions? Like, are we out of action world?
You will find out.
Great.
You using your movement to get up to the table here?
I am.
All right, get yourself a d6 here.
No!
Remind me how to play pig.
So you roll a d6. You keep rolling as many times as you want.
Okay.
And if you roll a 1, you lose all the points you've collected up to that point. So if you roll like a 6 and then a 4, you've scored 10. But if then you roll a 1, you lose them all. And you can choose to hold and bank the points
And
that
what's
you've
it up
already
to?
gotten. It's usually to 50 for a standard 1-die game of Big.
Oh my god.
Motions to you for the first roll.
Oh my god.
4. 6. 12. I hold.
Takes the ethereal die. Sort of, he only has 3 digits on his hand, and he kind of clasps them there with the 3 fingers. Blinks again with that big eye.
Graven's like,
5. Oh my god.
7,
I don't need this right now.
11,
No.
13,
No.
Ooh.
18.
No!
Oh. Why is it good at it?
Did you think it was gonna be
what was
bad?
you at there? 12.
It's luck. It's all luck.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't think this
hate
is
that.
coming down to fucking
I
luck.
hate that. I thought you were gonna attack him, you dweeb.
5. 1.
Takes the die. 3 digits again.
2, 6, 12.
Erland kicks him off the edge.
Hold. 30.
I'm aware. I am aware.
2. 8. 1.
No!
6. Oh my god. 8.
I can't. I stop.
10. Hold. 40.
And that's 3 rounds. That's going to be the end of your
Oh
turn.
my god.
It's 3 rounds per action, and if you didn't use your movement, you can do it twice. You did use movement this one, so you can only do 3 rounds, but you could do 6 rounds if you still have all of your movement. Like, whoa. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
If you don't do anything else, you can do 2 rounds worth of rolling.
I'm going to use a key point to use bonus action dash.
Okay, you may do so.
Oh my god.
So time kind of slows down around him, and Erland quickly continues.
Yeah. 2, 5, 7, 11, 17,
Picks it up once again.
6. Come on. 8. Game over.
Are you? And as he holds up the final die, you watch as the die floats up in the air and takes the form of a kind of ethereal creature.
We're gonna fight anyway. Why do we have to play the game? Why do we
Hey,
have
this is
to play
actually
the game?
better if you lost fast.
I lost fast.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I need to add. That's a 11 to the initiative order there for the. We'll just say ghost.
Is it within melee range of me already?
Yes, it is.
Where does that put it?
Between Orba and Erland.
So technically, we missed it.
Oh, Graven can
Yeah,
see
we
it
just
actually.
missed his turn.
Okay. Okay, that is Erland's turn. Who's next?
I still have. Oh yeah, right. There's 2 rounds left of dice rolling. Can I throw a dice at it? It's my turn. Fuck him up, Graven.
Who's next there?
Graven.
Graven.
How far am I from that thing that just appeared?
I think we said like 100 something. 100, like 105 feet.
Get closer to it. You can get closer to it. You still have movement.
I know, but I can't attack it yet. I have to dash.
Shit.
Which is a whole fucking turn. Here I come. 60 feet.
30 feet. And another 30.
Yep.
I'm also ethereal right now, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now,
Like
now
everyone looks kind of all the creatures here look
die.
ethereal.
How far am I from it right now?
From which one?
From the thing that just appeared?
Like 50 feet.
All right.
Okay.
God damn it.
All right, top of the lineup with the Lair.
Okay. Once again, all that spiritual energy pours into the chamber, and the wounds heal. Who's at the top?
Safira.
Okay. I don't see Orba. I don't see anyone. I
You heard Orba yell, so
I
you
heard
assume
her call
she's still
for
in the
help.
room. You haven't heard Erland and Graven in a while, so...
Okay, I'm gonna try to hit this guy with an arrow of spiritual vigor.
Okay, stepping outside. Stepping
The
into-
attack should have advantage because I'm gonna go ahead and activate Animus.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I think I'm gonna try to keep its attention.
Oh, but you can rebound.
I can rebound.
Go
But
ahead.
I wouldn't have done that if
To be honest, I forgot you had
I
rebound.
would have done that.
Remind me the arrow type that you're using again?
It's a arrow of spiritual vigor. If an arrow of spiritual vigor is fired using a wild ordnance weapon, the attack has advantage if Animus is activated.
Excellent.
How long is your rebound?
It's up to 60 feet.
That is within rebound distance,
Yeah.
55 feet away.
Yeah. 60 feet.
Okay.
And you still have Bless, too.
Yes, I do. Oh my
Bless, bless,
god.
bless, bless, bless.
That was unbelievably bad for an advantage roll.
Okay.
Dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
Okay, I put all of my dice in jail, so this is the last one. And I
How do you
I
manage
don't
to do
even
that
know how I
all the
managed
time?
to do that.
Okay.
Everyone's going to jail. that's four piercing
Remember,
damage.
the amount of damage right now
Yeah,
doesn't
don't
even
worry about
matter.
damage.
Even
And
if you had
when
done 12.
when
it
I
wouldn't have-
go into Animus, because now I'm in Animus, near it.
What form are you taking?
I have.
Oh my God.
It's a mixed bag here. I think I have a wolf head and a bear body.
Okay, so it'll be bare body.
But yes, I have ancient wisdom. I know. I can't do that.
Also-
'cause
What's happening?
I can't do it yet.
We're gonna have a little flame here that indicates where you left animate or where you left from.
Okay. Can I, since I technically would have 2 attacks, and I think I've asked you this before and found out the hard way that I can, can I not make a bite attack too?
You can.
Oh,
you
I
can.
can.
You
Okay.
retain features like
That's what I thought.
Yes.
Okay.
Any,
Nice.
What is it
That's
called?
good.
Colossus Slayer and multi-attack. You retain those features. Filling the halls here with a roar,
Okay.
and you stand up against the Coldlight Walker.
All right.
I need you to give me another Constitution saving throw as you
Right.
appear out here.
With a D4.
Okay. 8.
8.
I'm blinded.
And the light is just too much. It kind of
That
overtakes
just gives
you
me
there.
disadvantage, right?
You do have disadvantage,
Okay.
yes.
So
Just.
I mean, you're right. Damage doesn't really matter right now.
I'm trying to distract it. That's why I did this.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I'm gonna try to bite it.
You may.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Add the D4.
Oh right. Sorry.
Don't be.
16 to hit.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. That is 6. 9 total damage.
Okay. So even through the blind, you
Yeah, but I
appear
can't
at a
do this
point right in
because
front
I'm
of it
already
that
attacking.
even with the bear blinded, you just take a couple wild swipes and just out of pure chance, the size of the claws and the Coldlight Walker being so close, you just clip it on the side and you can
And-
feel it there on your talons.
Can I kind of? No, I can't do this now. I assume that I could try to grapple it.
You can attempt to grapple a creature. Yeah.
Okay, I can't do that now, but
No.
I could have done that. That's smarter. All right, cool. That's
Well,
it.
you'd already started an attack action, didn't you? Like,
Yes. Yeah, you wouldn't be. That's a
I
separate.
guess. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I can't use a bonus action right now because I used a spell.
Bonus action
It's a bonus action. Yeah.
Yes. So Animus is also a bonus action.
Oh, actually, wait, I didn't use a spell. I used a special arrow and I got confused.
Is
I would
Animus a
like-
bonus action, though? To activate Animus? I
Yes.
think that is a bonus
It
action.
is a bonus
Yeah, so
action.
you used a bonus action.
I did use a bonus. I knew I did.
We got this.
Great, got it. I'm so on top of everything.
Okay.
I'm not panicking at
So
all.
Safira, staring down the Coldlight Walker here, enters
I
into
know.
Animus form.
I'm not doing well. I barely remember how to roll this.
Coldlight Walker's next.
Okay. So, with the bear right up next to the Coldlight Walker, you're blinded, so you can't even kind of
god.
tell what's happening, and you feel
This is
all of a
buff,
sudden
guys, this is why.
cold energy pour over you.
Is it?
This is a ranged spell attack, so it's technically with
nice.
disadvantage
Okay,
because it's within melee, but then it also is negated because you're blinded, so it's
Yeah.
just a straight roll here.
Oh.
14 to
That
hit.
hits.
14 hits.
Are you immediately gonna exit out of this?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, it's a turn. It's a turn. It's a turn.
22 cold damage.
Okay, alright. Okay. I'm still up. I'm actually shocked that I'm still up. Let me just keep
need,
track
like,
of this
a-
somewhere else, yeah.
You have as much HP as Erland does.
And,
You said 22? Sorry.
22, yep. And it's going to make a second attack here, another straight attack here with
Oh, I'm gonna go.
the 11 to hit.
11 hits.
Hits.
I have no plus to my AC right now. Yeah,
15 cold damage.
I'm down. And I'm the spillover I take into me, right?
Yep.
So you said 15.
15, yep.
Uh,
And I'm assuming, are you reverting back to,
seven- yes.
Give me the hook.
let's delete this.
No, I would like to stay.
So you go in, blind swipe with the bear. You return to your spot. You feel yourself return to the spot, and you're still blinded. So then, when you reappear,
blind still
Severe,
blinded?
no, the blind is gone
Okay.
as you return back. I mean, as the bear, you
Oh.
couldn't even
Oh,
tell
shit.
what was happening.
Wow.
However, you did take damage in Safira form, so I need you to make a concentration saving throw
Oh.
for both bless. Oh no, the bless is
No,
on
bless
you,
is-
right?
is concentration.
Yeah. So yes, just for Zephyr Strike.
Now, does she get to add is this a saving throw? Can she still add the D4?
It's a. Is it a saving throw? I don't
No,
think
it's
that's
not.
a
It's
saving
concent-
throw.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's gonna matter, is it?
No, it's not. You said concentration?
It's usually just a 10.
No, it's just a. It is a type of Constitution saving throw. Yes, you would get to add it.
Add a D4
Right.
Wait, what?
to that garbage.
5.
5. Okay. So you feel that extra speed that you have from the Zephyr Strike dissipate there.
Well, I didn't get to do that, did I? Oh yeah, I
Do
did.
what?
Never
No,
mind.
you did.
And you lost your.
I
Okay, I no
Yeah, you
longer
did
have
add that.
Zephyr.
did. Yeah, I rolled one.
You no
and
longer
a
have Zephyr Strike. Yep.
Right.
So you find yourself back at the doors, and you look over your shoulder, and that light is kind of searching for you between the
I
statues.
want to make sure I have 3/4 cover because I still have movement.
Yep. Okay.
And then I'm gonna yell, Orba! I don't have animus! We've got to move quick or we've got to get out!
Really quickly, that wasn't your turn.
Oh.
It was his turn. She left Animus, but she moved.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can't move. She can rebound.
sorry.
But you can't
sorry,
move. That's
sorry,
okay.
that's
Sorry.
okay. That's
Yep.
alright. I still say that.
Yep, you're still there.
Still say that.
I still say it. Sorry.
You just can't move, but
Cool.
you still rebounded the spot.
Alright, alright.
That was its 2 attacks, so that it didn't use any movement, so it's gonna.
that did nothing.
Slowly.
I'm sorry.
No,
No was the right move.
Yes, please.
Still.
Okay.
I should have tried to grapple it.
You could have.
I might have.
Could no. You started an attack. Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to.
Oh.
that turn.
You
Who's
used
next?
bow
It's
at
me.
all.
Okay.
Okay. Orba is going to. What's the rule for attacking this from range? Is there like a distance where it's kind of safe to look at it, or do you just take a disadvantage?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. 11.
11. It looks like, so the brightness of its radiant kind of light coming from its face looks like about 30-ish feet. So if you enter into that radius, you have to kind of shield your eyes or, maybe suffer the effects.
Okay, can I get a good straight attack roll on this guy if I move forward? Like, am I within 30 feet of it? Sorry, where's 30 feet from that dude in relation?
That's 35 feet from here. He's got kind of, we'll say, a little bit of cover there. You're shooting between a lot of pillars there.
Okay. Orba is going to cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a roll.
This is necrotic damage, not cold damage, right? Chill touch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You're still blessed.
19 plus
That-
blaze. Dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay, so 2d8 necrotic, 4 and 7. However,
4 and 7 or 7 total?
uh,
11 total?
yes, sorry. Oh my gosh. If the target is undead, which it is,
Yes.
also has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna beep, 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 back it on up, baby, toward that portal.
Which spell was that?
Chill touch.
Chill touch.
Chill touch. Fuck yeah.
And you're backing back up here.
Yes,
Right,
and then I threw both things on the ground, right? Both of my pestifer canisters.
Sure. Did you toss both of them on the ground?
I thought I did, but
I couldn't. I think at one point you were considering handing one to Graven, but if you didn't do that, okay. There's one on the ground there still.
okay. I just want to be sure. Okay. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Who's up?
Erland.
All right. We return to the other plane.
Oh,
Actually,
ghost. No, sorry, the ghost.
Yeah, the new ghost.
Okay.
Oh, he's before me?
Yep.
Hate that.
Yep.
All right, so this sort of ghost that is materialized from the die in the creature's hand immediately lunges toward you. It's going to make.
Get to the next game.
Yeah, are there 4 fucking games?
14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay, it's going to make another attack. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
You take 5 necrotic damage.
And I'm vulnerable to
So 10 necrotic damage. And you also have your strength reduced by 1.
Okay.
Oh my god, we're not gonna catch a break.
And that's the end of that creature's turn. It's going to hover there.
Nunchaku attack.
To the...
To the. Did he summon the creature, or did
He, like, lifted... The die kind of floated up out of his hand and then materialized into the ghost.
I would attack.
Yeah, I'm attacking the ghost.
Okay. Go ahead.
With your ethereal nunchaku?
with my ethereal nunchaku?
Sweet.
That is 16 to hit.
That will hit.
This is almost out of now.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And you find that as you swing the nunchaku, where you normally would expect to hear kind of a thud or a clack, you hear kind of a sort of a pulse of energy. It actually does force damage instead of bludgeoning damage, but it takes the 6 force.
All right, second nunchaku attack, same target. 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Another 6 force damage.
Okay.
How's that ghost looking?
Impossible
Great.
to tell. They kind of like... It's getting like thrown around by the force damage, but...
What's this energy look like below me? Is there any? Can I see like if anything's conjuring it or anything?
Give me a perception check.
13.
13. It almost looks like it's not flame, but it's this like glowing sort of swirling energy. And as you look closer into it, you see like faces, almost like it's like undead sort of miasma spirit that's swirling about,
That's
like
what
the
I see.
essence of creatures of old, dead creatures that it's pulling from.
Okay. Using a key point to use Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Empty the tank.
Natural 20.
Okay.
No,
That will hit.
This is the fight.
I know, but this is the first quarter. We're losing the first quarter.
6 force damage.
6
No,
force
wait.
damage.
Worse than that. 5 force damage.
5 force damage. Oops,
No, wait. I suck harder.
Oh no, guys.
Wow.
It can't take a reaction until the end
thought
of
this was
my
gonna
turn.
Okay. Great.
Lead to
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Good. I don't think so.
gotta think real positive. What are
Your
you
weapons
doing?
connecting where they wouldn't once before.
6
Stop
force
it.
damage.
And with that strike, it disappears. And as it disappears, a die spirals up into the air, and the creature catches the die in the air there.
What?
And that's it. Nothing else happens.
It's just like the creature, the die had turned on that creature, and then as you destroy the creature,
So you get another chance.
and he catches it back in his hand.
I win. Dispel this.
What's your game?
No! Fuck this guy. Are you? Oh my god.
Shut the box.
Puts the dice down, takes out. He sort of takes the deck of cards, spreads them across the table, and the cards materialize in front of you, and that's where we're gonna take.
No! I'm gonna
As
die.
we determine whether or not Erland can destroy or defeat this creature in an attempt to stop the energy that's pouring through the portal. With Graven hot on his trail, that is where we're going to take a break.
Guys!
Happy New Year!
A little bit of progress being made,
Merry
bit
Christmas.
by bit. You guys have done.
Don't mock us!
You guys have done a good job so far keeping Coldlight Walker out of the room that has the incapacitated bodies of Erland and Graven.
You're
still have
right.
negative
He's
one
right. It
strength?
could be worse.
Yes.
I guess.
That was a siphoning of strength.
Oh no.
And that's what we're gonna
Say that again. What
He
is
still has -1 strength.
Remember when you
from
guys
the-
were worried that we were gonna kill it too fast?
Ha!
It can't regain hit points.
this
For a
round?
second
For
until
a
her
round.
turn.
I mean,
That's fine. I'm about to play this guy and fucking.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
fucking
beat
shut the
him
box
now?
or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh
should
my
be.
God.
I should
It's
be in another
luck.
portal. I should be in a different portal.
Yes.
As
no,
we maybe re-strategize and
Yep,
talk
yep.
tactics
Okay.
in the break.
Oh my god.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're just
Yarr.
beginning this epic conclusion to the Coldlight Walker battle as the creature now, it starts to come together that this creature, as Erland looks into the sort of flame that isn't a flame, it's pulling on the essence of undead, creatures dead and old of the ethereal plane to heal its wounds and regain its energy to keep putting up a fight there in the material plane. We'll see if we can stop that when we get back.
Nasty boy.
Nasty.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Back.
We'll do a little BRB, and then we'll pick it up there.
Okay.
See you on the other side.
Bye. Maybe forever.
Welcome back, everybody, to Tabletop Notch. We're right in the thick of things here in Chapter 23 of Season 2. We're amidst the battle of the Coldlight Walker, who's siphoning energy from the ethereal plane, from a number of sort of unknown spiritual sources. It looks like we have to shut down those sources before we're able to deal meaningful damage to the Coldlight Walker. Before we dive right back in, was there anything...
Oh shit, yeah, people. I gotta thank people.
Should we thank people at the end?
Oh,
Is
I
it
got
gonna
it.
be a-
I got it. Crazy Locha gifted a sub. Ali Slayer gifted a sub. Crazy Locha gifted another sub. Flipshot gave us a subscription with Prime. I have no idea who's bidded because this fucking app is absolute ass trash and I don't know and I'm sorry.
We will do our best to...
I love each and every one of you. Boney Jabroni, I see some. I love you
Oh, rest
all.
in
We
peace,
love you guys.
Boney
There was a lot of
Jabroni.
Just beautiful.
strategizing happening during the break, so you'll have to excuse a little bit of...
Also,
Panic.
if I
Hectic
said that this
energy.
app sucks.
Panic.
Okay,
Do anything.
we're gonna return here. And Erland had just finished off the ghost there in that section of the ethereal plane, which takes us to Graven. Is that what we said?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going back to
I hate that.
this portion here. And Graven stands here
I-
looking
I-
at...
it's a-
You watch the ghost kind of disappear into a small something, and the creature kind of reached out and grabbed it, and then he muttered something to Erland that was a little difficult to hear from this distance, but...
Where does 30 feet get me?
20 feet and another 10 feet gets you right to the edge there.
And another 30?
Right up to where everybody is.
All right.
Getting all the way up to
Yeah.
there? Great. So as that creature is looks like he's doling out some sort of ethereal spectral cards, you watch he's kind of hunched over and dealing the cards, and a second head pops out from his back. That's kind of now he's kind of a two-headed, multifaceted creature, and that head kind of, what's your game?
Okay.
Pig.
You have used your movement and dash, so you can't start the game now, but it looks like that creature sprouts kind of a limb with one die, and the other one's doling out the cards. So Erland and Graven prepare to play this game in the ethereal plane. Who are we off to next?
It's the top of the line.
Okay. Right thing. There we go. Okay. Once again, and now Graven, as you're a little closer, you see some of those kind of, they almost look a little pained, the spiritual, like, energy getting torn from that blue energy under the table. And the wounds on the creature close.
Even with the
Wait,
fucking
he can't
thing?
heal.
You're right. He cannot.
Yeah, fuck
He
him.
doesn't. But the spiritual energy pours into him.
Okay.
It even says no
Okay.
heal. I wrote the
Okay.
reminder and chose to
Okay.
ignore it.
Okay.
How,
Okay.
honestly, how dare you? You know
Who's
what
next?
you've done.
I thought it was gonna be some
Safira.
dumb DM bullshit where he's like, well, it's not considered healing because it's
Yeah, it is.
It's not a heal, it's a spirit that...
This is what you have to deal with, DM.
Okay,
This is what
okay.
we have to deal with. Who's next?
Fuck up. It was me, right? Fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Praise the Lord, thank you for the subs.
How far away is that pestifer canister from me?
Ooh.
I just want to see.
30 feet? 20,
30 feet.
25 feet?
Okay. All right. I am going to try to ensnare him again, and I'm also going to use. I'm going to use an arrow of slowing.
Okay.
So if a creature size huge or smaller takes damage from an arrow of slowing, its speed is halved and it takes -2 penalty to its AC until the end of its next turn. These effects cannot overlap with the effects of this slow spell.
Okay, great. So potentially slowed and ensnared. So the slowing happens on hit. It doesn't even need to make a save. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
that
Great.
it just happens on hit.
So go ahead and make the attack first for that.
I'm scared. Oh my god, fuck you.
And the heal lasts until the start of
Okay,
Orba's next turn.
Start my next turn.
25 to hit.
That will hit. Great. So he is indeed slowed.
Huge.
Okay, so he's slowed, and I am trying also with the, I'm trying to also ensnare on this.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that first. What kind of save is that?
Because this one hit, so that I can
Yep.
do that on the same thing.
Yep.
It's a strength saving.
9.
Oh, yes!
That doesn't
Fuck,
save! Oh,
yes!
that fails!
Fuck,
Okay.
yes!
Okay, so while it's just, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turn, and a creature restrained by the vines or one that can touch the creature can use its action to make a strength check to dispel against the save.
Okay.
Action, that's fucking huge.
So it
that's
gets an
fucking
extra
huge.
d6, right?
Say that again?
It gets an extra d6 at the start of each of its turn.
Yeah,
Not yet.
which is not now. At the start
Okay.
of its turn. So do your damage for the arrow.
Okay, that's 6 piercing damage. It's damaged,
It
so I
is,
can roll Colossus. That's 9 piercing damage.
3.
Okay.
Advantage attack now that it's ensnared?
Is it restrained? The condition
The
restrained?
condition is restrained, I think. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure the condition is restrained. It says while restrained by this spell. Restrained or yeah, I think it's restrained, right?
It would say the creature is restrained as like the or be
Says
restrained
target
by
must
magical vines.
succeed
Yep, it
on-
is
yeah,
restrained.
It's
Yep.
restrained. Awesome.
So your attacks have advantage on this.
Yeah.
How long does this last?
It gets a check at the
It gets
top
a
of its
check
turn.
at the top of its.
Oh my god.
You can add your blast.
Roll the thing, roll the thing.
It was with
3 and
advantage.
a 1.
3 and a 1.
Oh,
I rolled a 3
Okay,
and
okay.
a 1. Oh my god, that's unbelievably.
Count it up.
What is it?
12.
12. 12 to hit.
12 will miss. So even restrained and slowed, the creature you're just trying to shoot
Okay.
between
about
the
damage
pillars
right
in the center is sort of
I know. I just
precisely
had
as you can.
advantage on that.
Very successful.
And it sticks into the pillar
Jail.
by the side.
Straight to jail.
We're out of d20s.
How long
I'm
is all that
cha-
stuff
I'm
last?
alternating.
So what's
I'm
the deal
rolling
with the
others
ensnare
in.
condition? What is
The
this?
slow and the
So-
condition.
hide
How
first.
long?
Yeah, I'm gonna hide. Can I take a second to hide?
You can't use the hide action,
No, I
but
just
you
mean
can
like
duck
go back
behind.
into
Yep,
3/4
you can.
step.
Yep.
That's what I mean.
Yep.
So this means the slow means it has a -2 penalty to its AC. And
For how long?
it doesn't say how long.
Wait, and
It doesn't say.
then that last attack hit. It has a -2 penalty to its AC. And the last hit was what? 13?
12.
12?
Yeah.
That hits.
My God.
I didn't
So
realize.
there's a lot
okay,
of
great.
conditions.
Oh, so it's like the slow spell, pretty much.
It's like
Yeah,
a
it's-
weaker
it's
version
a
of the
weaker version
slow
of
spell.
it, yeah.
Until the end of its next turn.
So, okay, so that's 7 piercing damage.
Okay, great. Another 7 piercing damage.
Which is going to be right after this.
Enwrapped by the vines, slowed by the arrow.
I mean, and then, yeah, I'm just taking 3/4 cover, and then...
So the slow automatically dissipates at the end of the next turn, is that correct?
Yes.
And then the ensnaring strike, it what? Restrained?
It has to make a check at the beginning of each of its turn, but
It's neither. It can use an action, I believe. Yeah, it can use its action to attempt to break
Okay.
free.
It says duration is 1 minute.
Yeah. So if it doesn't use an action, it will go
Okay.
after a minute. But it can
Okay.
attempt to free itself.
All right, and
Okay.
then I'm just gonna kind of call out, Orba, he's trapped! But just for a moment, we have to move much faster!
Okay. Who's next?
It's the Coldlight Walker.
Okay.
Does it need to use movement to try to release itself from the restrain?
No, it makes an action. Yeah.
I just have very specials left.
Right off the bat, it takes piercing damage at the start of its turn. Is that
It
correct?
takes 1d6.
Go ahead and roll
at the
for
start
that.
of its turn.
Its turn is starting now. As it tries to pull one of its feet
Don't
loose,
do me dirty.
you watch as
dirty
the thorns of the vine scrape against its
Thank
leg.
you. 5. But
Okay, great. 5 piercing
Okay.
damage.
How's it looking?
Oh my God.
Impossible to tell. It was already in such a withered state that it's really hard to tell.
Yeah, it feels real withered, man.
Yes. Okay. It is going to do. It can't see anyone to make an attack, so it's just going to use its action to attempt to break free of the restraints here.
Good.
What's the save? Do we know the
Her
save?
spell save DC is
Yeah, it's 12.
15.
Fuck me.
Fuck.
So it's going to break free of the ensnare there.
Real slow.
Well, it used its action already.
Slow ends at the end of its turn, so right now it can still only move 7.5 feet there.
I thought it was 0 movement.
No, that's restrained.
Slowed is half movement. So you
And it can't use its action, is it?
It just used an action.
No, that's what I'm saying. It can't use an attack.
slowly lumbers through the chamber there, and that is the end of its turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I just said lumbers. It's not lumbering through the. It's still outside of the chamber.
This is the chamber. This is the
Oh, I thought you. I was like, no, it's not.
main chamber. Okay.
It's me.
All right, Orba.
Where's 30 feet from that guy in relation to me?
Like, how far are you from it?
Yeah, I don't.
35 feet.
I want to be able to hit it without any of the bad stuff. Okay.
Any of the bad stuff?
Where I don't get like disadvantage and stuff. Where the light doesn't hit my eyes.
Oh, okay. Currently, right now, it seems like right now, like last turn, it kind of has partial cover because you're shooting the gap there, but you're out of range of the brightest part of its light.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to hit it with chill touch.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay. Do I don't have advantage or anything, right? Because it
Nope.
Slowed. I think.
-2 AC. Oh no,
No,
that's the
slow's
end of its
gone,
turn,
yeah.
so slow's gone. Yeah, it's just a regular old.
What is the point of me?
And now
Doing
is the
great.
no heal the end of your turn? I guess it doesn't matter.
It's at the end of. Oh no, sorry, it's the start of my next
So
turn.
right now it doesn't have no heal, but go ahead and roll
Yes.
it.
Let's see if this works. Plus bless. It's cocked. Where's the D4? Can I have a D4?
Yes.
Ethan. Oh, thank you. I don't know about using your dice, but here we go.
Well, neither do I.
Oh, I can't read this.
But that's what I have.
It's an 8 to hit.
We'll miss.
Yep.
Anything else?
What?
You want to add anything else?
Oh, what is the fucking wrong with me? Okay, 6 plus 7, 13 plus 2, 15 to hit.
15
What
will
is
hit.
wrong
I
with
feel like
me?
last time you did that too. You didn't
God,
add
I
the spell
did.
attack.
No, I did.
Go
I
ahead
did.
and deal the
I did.
damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
And it can't heal again.
Okay, 2d8 necrotic, 5, 6, 11 necrotic.
Okay.
And again, cannot heal, and then also has disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Okay.
Safira, I only have one of Yannick's things left. We gotta use it wisely.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. What's next?
The ghost, but now
Ghost is
Erland.
dead. Erland.
Slice and fucking shut the box.
He's dead.
Okay, the ethereal cards line up on the table here. As Erland prepares for his game Shut the Box, we'll throw over to the card.
So, remind me, I roll 2 dice.
You roll 2 dice, and the total of the die, you have to add up the numbers. So
And I
if you
can
roll a 6, you could do 3 to ace, or you could just do, well, you have to, or just the 6.
5 and 1.
Anything that adds up to that number.
And
And
It's
when
whoever's left with the most at the end.
you want the lowest score
That's what I mean.
possible.
So, yes.
Yes. And you were actually right. If there's only cards 6 and lower showing, you can choose to roll 1 die instead if you wish.
Okay.
All right, so he motions to the table.
9. I'm getting rid of the 9. Alright, it's just me.
6.
I'm getting rid of the 6.
There we go.
7. I'm getting rid of the 7.
This is good.
Yep.
6. I'm getting rid of the 5 and the 1. 6. I'm getting rid of the 2 and the 4.
Yep. Oh man. Come on. All right.
Need to roll an 8 here.
Yep. Come on, 8. I feel like we're gambling here. God damn.
9.
Your score is 11. Mark that down.
All right, let's go, you little bitch.
That's not
Let's see what
bad.
you got, you little bitch.
It's not bad.
Not good.
Okay, even without him flipping them over, the cards kind of flip on their own. And then he slowly, with his 3 digits there, takes a pair of dice. 6.
What did you get? 11?
Have you ever considered maybe you could forget the rules to this game? Like, he could just be... Are you drunk?
Dum-dum.
Maybe we could offer him ale. I think we should think outside the box.
10.
Sorry, no.
Oh.
7.
Oh, fuck.
And as soon as he flips over that card, ghost bursts forth from the table there.
Can I abandon my game and kill you?
So is that one action I just used? What is it?
No, that was a full game there.
So like I can't use a key point to play another game with him?
Play another game? No, because as when the ghost appears, the cards have disappeared. The cards like turned into the
I
ghost.
can't play pig with him though?
No, the other creature.
hold the ghost
The other
forehead.
creature is sort of facing Graven, getting
Okay.
ready. I will say, you could use a key point to like make an attack or something against the ghost, but not.
Well, I can only use flurry of blows if I take the attack action. So was my action playing a game?
Yes.
And does the ghost go right after me?
He appeared right next to you. He hasn't made a move yet, but it seems that way.
I am. That's fine.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Who's next? Graven?
I mean, that ghost is right there, or am I engaged with him?
It is right. You are engaged with him, but you are also the ghost just appeared right there. You can do what you wish.
I've got this, Graven.
Big time.
Okay. Motions to you first.
We're going to 40. What was it? 50?
Yep.
4, 8, 11, 14, 17 hold.
Heart of stone, dude. How did you just do that?
3,
Fucking die.
7,
His rolls.
13.
Come on, bitch.
Back to you.
Oh yes.
5, 7, 9, 12 hold at
29.
What do you play, dude?
50.
29.
Starts to roll. 2. Back to you.
6. Back to you.
That's okay.
4. 9. Or 7, sorry. 7. 13. 17. 21 hold.
5, 9, 15, 20. I will.
Oh my god.
Wait.
That's
I'm at 49.
And as the last die, as soon as it like rolls slowly on the table and hits the number and settles, and the creature looks up and nods, and he disappears. The ghost next to Erland.
Oh, yes, baby!
And the only things remaining in front of you are this sort of bluish energy here.
Put it out. Make it. Get rid of it. Sit on it.
Can you push my limp body onto it?
Do we get the idea
Get rid of it.
that is... We don't know. We don't know whether we have to do more to it to stop
You're
it.
not sure yet.
We're gonna
It's
find
still there
out
at the
at
moment.
the top of the next round, I suppose.
Dude, that was the ballsiest fucking. Oh my god.
I've never played Pig so well in my life.
All right, who's next?
Top of the lineup.
Okay.
Fuck.
So, back in the chamber, the creature rears its head back once more. Energy pouring in.
But it can't
from
heal,
all
it
the-
can't
heal, baby.
All the tendrils pouring in from all the different places. As the tendrils start to come out of the source of energy this time,
Yes.
it seems like instead of like being pulled out of an infinite pool, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And the tendril finally, that last bit of sort of, it's kind of a thread goes flying out toward the portal, and it snuffs it out. And
Run. Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
In addition,
Okay, give us some goodies.
Another portal.
Loot. Some kind of loot.
Some.
Help.
Help. Help.
the keyboard will hopefully connect.
Just sitting there crying.
Turn to a portal? So you can just go into it?
Can you just
Having
go to the
some-
next?
I've got so
Chain
many
portals?
ideas. What do you need?
Build mode's not coming up.
What's happening?
Oh my god.
Build mode isn't coming up here.
Killing me,
What
man.
you
You're
working
killing me down. I'm dying.
on?
Should
might
I-
have
should I-
to-
I'll change the scene. I got you.
Yeah,
Do your thing.
I might need to reboot Salespire.
Yeah. Okay.
See us in
All right.
Oh
There's one pig in
god.
3 rounds. I got to 50 in 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I think Jackrabbit Power gave some thumbs.
Thank you, Jack. We love you so much.
It's not that we don't love people right now. It's just that, like,
Just that we're dying.
I gave a part of myself to this game.
Okay, there we go.
Shut up. Shut your goddamn mouth.
Oops.
I'll say take that, Pogo Dogo. He didn't think
Okay.
the rolls were strong enough.
All right, we can
Can I go
return
back?
here.
Rolls are too strong for you.
So that final bit of energy gets snuffed out, and as it's going away, it looks like almost physical ethereal strands, and it's going toward the portal. Like maybe you could reach out and grab it.
Yeah.
Grab.
Grab. Both of you give me an acrobatics check.
Oh no.
Acrobatics check or
Yep.
saving throw?
Acrobatics check. There's no
That's
such
such
thing
a
as an
thing.
acrobatics saving throw.
But we could try. Okay. All right, Mr. Acrobat.
18.
11.
11. Graven reaches out and is just out of
Grab
his
my leg.
reach, but Erland, after turning his attention away from the ghost, snatches it and
Can I? No.
you get pulled through the
I can't
air.
grab Erland's leg.
No, all the way through, back through the portal, and you come back out in the chamber in your physical form once more, and Graven remains here. As Graven, as you missed the ethereal strand, you look back toward the portal, and it looks like because it's no longer being held up by that
Oh,
energy,
shit.
it's slowly shrinking.
Yep.
Okay, who's
Did
next?
he get trapped there?
Well, that was the lair, right?
Yes, that was the lair.
Safira. Oh my god, that was your head?
I thought that was like a firework.
I
outside
know.
somewhere.
Oh my god.
Fourth concussion of her
It's
life.
okay. Well, now
like
that
the 18th.
you have brain
That's not
damage,
fair. That's an
go
exaggeration.
ahead
It might
and
be
take your turn.
All right,
Safira.
Safira.
Do you have any more fucking fun arrows?
That didn't knock anything loose in me, did it?
You tell me.
Any more arrows that do fun things?
I do. Okay, I'm gonna use an arrow of death marking. It's my only one that I have. Okay, if it hits, if an arrow of death marking deals damage to an undead creature, the next attack roll made against that creature has advantage.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, actually,
Yeah, no, because
can no, scratch that. I want to use this on my second attack. So I want to use a normal arrow for the first attack.
Okay, great.
So that the
is smart.
advantage- Yeah.
You are all very smart.
Okay. I'm gonna roll this anyway. Might as well.
Do it.
That's definitely gonna hit. It's over 18. It's plus 8. 18 plus 8.
26, that hits.
There we go. Okay. Oh. 11 total damage.
Already hurt?
It's already hurt, so I'm gonna go losses on this. 14 total damage. Alright, now I'm gonna try with the arrow of death marking.
Okay.
Here.
At what point do you guys start saying non-lethal?
I know.
Okay.
Can't do non-lethal range attacks.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I can. Is that? Okay.
You're gonna hit it.
Yeah.
It's over 20.
21 to hit.
Hit for damage.
Well, yes,
Loss is
it-
already
it
used.
hits. Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
11 total damage.
Okay. And it's marked, the death mark.
It's marked with the death mark. Yes.
Okay.
So Orba should have advantage on it now.
Okay.
getting rid of your stack of arrows. that
Jesus
you-
Christ.
Okay. And
Orba!
ducking back.
Finish
behind
him.
again.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
duck him off.
Okay. Who's next?
Coldlight Walker.
Okay. So the Coldlight Walker is gonna sort of shuffle forward here just a
I
little
hit,
bit.
right? I took 3/4 cover.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
behind that
I
wall
just
there.
wanna make sure.
It's gonna sort of, Orba, you do have, I'm not gonna call this 3/4. You're gonna have partial cover here, which is 2 AC, 2 to your AC.
Okay, and you have disadvantage on
Disadvantage on the attack. Great, and it's gonna make an attack roll here against Orba as it.
Awful.
You're right there. Stabilizer if anything happens.
Well, one was a natural 20 and the other was a 17.
Oh my
the attack.
god.
Yeah, that hits.
Please don't go down.
Go down. Healing potions.
I should have cast it instead.
You're right. You're right. That's fine.
15 cold damage.
I'm down.
Did I see
Oh,
it
that means I
targeting
can
her
attack
or
it
no?
I mean, you could hear that make an attack, and it clearly wasn't attacking like in your direction, so you can a little bit surmise.
Okay. It's not my turn, so I can't
No.
call out.
And after that, it is going to wind up.
Wait. What was the attack to hit?
17 to hit.
Okay.
Is it attacking Orba again?
Yep.
I had +2. 13. Can I cast shield? You can say no. You can say no. You can say no. I said it hit.
Yes. No more of those. That's the last
Okay.
one.
Sorry.
Including any, like we've had a couple cover
I'm
misses.
sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
any
sorry.
more of those, it's gonna be if we've already gotten past it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay. So in the last second, that arcane energy comes up, and Erland has just entered back into the room here, so that cold energy comes like pouring in
God.
through the broken doorway. So it's gonna make a second attack here.
Disadvantage still.
Disadvantage still. This is still gonna hit, I think. 15 to hit.
No, because my
Nice,
shield's
no.
still up.
Still
For a
up.
minute.
Oh, yeah.
So instead of the shield casting, she's holding kind of the arcane shield in front of her and feels that frost energy pour against the backside of the shield. Okay, and then it is going to shuffle its way kind of around here and move around to the backside of the pillar here. Okay.
I think the no heal is gone now, right? 'Cause you need
No, that's his turn.
It's the end.
It's the start of my next
Oh,
turn.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's his turn.
Okay,
Who's up?
it's me.
Okay.
If I stay in this room, what kind of vision do I have on that guy?
Right now, none. You cannot see him right now.
Okay, can I poke my head out a little bit and get a look?
You would have to come all the way out here, and then he's 3/4 covered still.
Okay, but then can I use, that's 25 feet of movement?
Yep.
If I were to use 5, could I get back under cover?
No, you'd be kind of back in the doorway.
I can't use 20 feet of movement to get sight on this guy?
No.
No? Okay. What if I went 30 full feet, but toward the statues? I'm trying to just find a way to get cover after fucking hitting this dude. But
Well, 30 feet, you wouldn't be able to move afterward.
But yeah, and I'm exposed.
Yeah, he has like if you're here, he has
I could move
he has
him.
partial cover, and you have no cover if he pokes his head
You
out.
can move me?
I can pull you. Use my movement to move you.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll go back to between the pillar and that doorway, so that I can get 3/4 cover shot on him.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yep, like here-ish.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna.
That required you to go kind of up.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Okay. All right. Great. I'm gonna attack.
Okay. This is with advantage. It's not until what was
It's
the
with
mark?
advantage.
It's just the next attack.
Can I have the death marking?
Bless.
It's just the next attack roll made against that creature before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Okay. Great.
Okay, so I have advantage.
Yep.
Plus bless. 13 plus 7 plus 4. 13, 7, 24 to hit.
That will
There
hit.
you go, come
Roll for
on.
damage.
Come on, come on.
Well, this is good now. It still can't heal now, which is good.
Yeah, we gotta. This is what I'm saying about the children.
4 and 7, 11
Clutch.
necrotic. Same shit.
Coming in clutch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay.
Erland.
Seeing Orba exposed, gonna move over to Orba.
You see she's got like blood coming out of her ears and her nose.
In order to move her, I need to grapple her,
Yep.
right?
That is an action.
Yep. So I'm gonna grapple her.
Can allow you to do so. Yeah.
And how much feet of movement have I used?
So it's also difficult terrain when you're you know, pulling someone. So
How
you
many-
use 25 feet of movement.
25. I'm gonna try and move her as far as I can into that south corner of the room.
Okay, so if she, so this would be 20,
25
into this
feet.
corner here.
So I have 15 feet of movement left.
So that's 7.5 is what you can pull her. So you can pull her like, basically there. Yep. So that's what you got her grappled. You pulled her there.
And that does she have cover there?
A little bit, yes. She's not fully exposed.
How long does shield last?
It's gone. It's just for the end to the end.
Okay. How far away is that door across the room?
45 feet.
Fuck. $45 feet. Can I get behind a pillar if I go in that direction?
Sure. Are you using?
If I were to use a key point, can I conceivably get behind a pillar over there?
This is
No, sorry, the far field. Am I within 40 feet?
40 feet. Yep.
And that gives me partial cover against...
Partial cover. Yep.
I have to. I'm using a key point to use Step of the Wind.
Okay. Yep. You have partial cover there.
Okay. Now I like to do that quietly if possible. So that maybe he can't hear me because he's hiding behind stuff?
Sure. Give me a stealth check.
Fuck yeah. 19.
Great. Quiet footsteps across the stone. Nothing to kind of hinder your movement.
Great, that's my turn.
Okay. Who's
All right,
next?
Graven.
All right,
Come on,
Graven.
buddy, get out of there.
So as you look over toward the portal, you watch it sort of starting to shrink a little bit in size.
Come on, Graven.
Is there... Oh, God. What does 60 look like?
Directly 60,
yeah.
like sort of like that, but a little bit less if you're kind of going to the right. And then
What is direct to the portal right now?
135 feet.
Even 2 dashes. I'm still not even there. I'm gonna run. Is there any like little jump I could make over the small portion there? Yeah, like so, you know,
And try.
there to make.
Give me an athletics check.
Yep. 17.
17.
Dashing to go the rest of the 60.
Okay.
That's it. I'm still not 60 now, am I? What am I?
I don't. Yeah, I bet you're like about this 70 feet. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, you watch as shrinks down in size a little more, and Orba inside the chamber there, where Erland just dragged you into. You look over to your left, and it's starting to close the thread.
Even if
there
I
on the
yelled, they
opposite
wouldn't
side.
hear me, right?
No.
No one's given any indication. You have not heard any sound. Like when you were on this side, you didn't hear any sound coming from the back of the chamber. Okay.
Lair.
Okay. Once again, although Graven sees no tendrils passing by him in this portion of the ethereal plane, once again those tendrils come pouring in, and you can see the Coldlight Walker almost like someone dying of thirst, kind of trying to
tough.
siphon some of that energy and is unable to do so. That takes up the Lair action. Who's up next?
Safira.
Okay.
Special heroes. Okay, I am going to. I heard Orba get attacked. Can I see her?
You saw Erland drag her into the
All right,
room.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well, not
pop
fully
out
into
for
the
like
room,
a second here, so that I can take a moment to take a cast a bonus action. I want to cast a healing spirit by Orba.
but- Okay.
Or like, can I just put it on her and then like
Yes,
kind of
you can.
force her to heal?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
That's huge.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah. So
God, I'm thirsty.
healing spirit. So you call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space that has a 5-foot cube. You can see within range. Until the spell ends, whenever you are a creature you can see moves into the spirit's space for the first time on the turn, or a turn starts there. I can't read because I just want this to be over.
You can't heal. You can't. What it means is you can't heal her right now, but at the start of her turn, you can activate it, or anytime someone.
Damn
passes
it!
through.
All
Start
right.
of her turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of Orba's
Okay,
turn?
It's 1d6. That's what I was really
I
carrying.
believe that's. Let me double check.
Well,
but I
that
think
means
that's
at the
right.
start of her turn, so if she goes down, you can use the healing spirit to.
Res her.
Yes, if she goes down,
So
in
she
that
won't
space,
have to make
yes.
So I
That's
can't
huge.
just. All right.
That's big.
And now I'm gonna. Case, does he have cover where he is?
Yes, the Coldlight Walker. Yes, he's
Can
behind
I
that
get to a
pillar
place where I can see him without the cover, without
there.
looking directly at him, or no?
He's not like 3/4, but he'll still have a little bit of cover ducked behind there,
All right. Well,
unless
I
you
would
were
like
to
to.
get like all the way up.
I don't want to move that far because then I can't move back. So I want to. I'm gonna have disadvantage regardless, even if I move. back
Not
there.
disadvantage, but he's a higher AC. because
Okay.
of the cover.
Okay. Great.
And you have blessed still for
Just
like
doing.
one
I know.
more round.
Just doing a normal
really?
attack roll. Okay. That's gonna hit. That's 17 plus 8.
That will hit.
That is.
For damage.
No, like this is the 9th round. So we
Okay,
get this
that's
round and next
7
round.
piercing damage. He's damaged. I'm
Okay,
gonna do Colossus.
Okay.
Okay, 13 total piercing damage.
13, so 105. He's no longer marked.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to shoot him again. Fuck you.
Ooh.
14 to hit?
That will hit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright.
At this point, do we care if Orba gets the Reaper thing?
Shut up. Yes.
4
Okay.
piercing damage.
Extra damage. So
And then I'm
continuing to
gonna cut
pepper
behind.
shots there from the.
3/4 cover again.
Okay. All right. Ducking back behind, keeping your distance.
And then I'm gonna say, Orba, heal and take cover!
Okay.
Okay. Who's next?
Coldlight Walker.
Okay, the Coldlight Walker. So, Erland has partial cover here, but it can.
Sneaky.
Yep. It's going to make a perception check here as it moves a little bit out from behind its cover. Okay, unable to see where Erland came from. But however, it comes around the edge here and it definitely can see Orba there.
Fuck.
And it is going to.
Is your shield up still?
No. Disadvantage though.
Still?
Yeah, every time I
touch.
land, she'll touch.
Oh.
Right.
Against me.
And you have cover from dragging?
No.
No?
21 to hit.
Fuck.
I think we all agree that that's gonna hit.
Advantage?
Yep.
That was-
the other one was 24 to hit.
Oh my god.
And
Huge to hit.
17 cold damage.
I am down.
And I can't res you with that, can I?
Yes. I thought we said what you could.
At the start
No,
of
no,
Orba's
I know.
turn is when you can res. Is when
No,
she's
but
in the spot with the
I don't
healing
have to
spirit.
res
Do I have
you.
cover?
I don't have to heal you.
You have
to
partial
pass
cover.
damage.
Do I see Orba go down?
Yes, you're right across the hall from her. Yeah.
Erland's gonna stay behind and go, hey! Hey! Trying to get its attention.
Okay. As it sort of shoots a beam towards Orba. Now kind of detecting your presence, it's gonna first do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, even though I'm behind it? Even though I'm not looking at it?
Yep.
Okay.
It can target the light has a passive effect if you get too close to it, and then he can specifically target anyone he can see.
I see. Okay, I have waited this long. I have +1 to this saving throw.
Great. Perfect.
Which makes it
From the Frothy Flower.
Frothy Flower.
Feeling a full belly full of Frothy
9.
Flower. That's gonna fail. You are blinded until the start of its next turn.
And that just means that I can still...
Can't see, and disadvantage on all attacks, and attacks have advantage against you. Okay, now that you are blind, it has advantage against this attack. It's gonna
But three-quarter covers +5?
+5. Yep. Dirty 20 to
That
hit.
misses. What? 21 with +5. Oh.
Dang.
You breathe a sigh of relief as the cold energy pours by you there. And then it is going to limp its way back around the edge of the pillar here.
You're blinded right now, and it lasts
Erland is
until
the start of its next turn.
So I have to fucking run around blind.
Yup.
Cool.
Fuck.
You have to get-
And that is it.
No, I have to get all the way.
Okay, that's Coldlight Walker's turn. It's Orba.
Okay. Is this how's Bless doing?
we're on the 9th
I'm going to.
turn, and it lasts
Is it?
10.
Oh,
Great.
wait,
So,
you get healed.
nice.
Your turn?
Yeah, hold on, he's addressing.
Oh yeah.
So sorry.
I
No, it's
think
okay.
that we get this
I have
one
no idea what I'm
and
doing.
next one,
Okay,
and it's
great,
gone, right?
great.
Yeah.
I didn't want to forget.
Okay. It's Orba's turn.
Alright,
So-
alright.
Do I don't even have to make a save?
Safira can see that you went down. She can activate the healing spirit.
I don't think there is an add to
It's
I'll
plus
take
your
whatever I can get.
wisdom modifier. I don't know if you have it.
1 plus your spellcasting ability.
Which is wisdom.
So I get +1.
Okay, great.
So it's 4.
Okay.
Healed 4.
Thank you.
Oops. Here's your test.
That's fucking.
Thank you. Thank you.
You only get to do 1 per turn.
No, I
Orba comes back to the world of the living there. You are prone at the moment. And the first thing you see is your eyes open. You kind of look to your left. You see Safira reaching out from behind the sort of door to activate the healing spirit. You look to your left, and then you look to your right. And the thread's getting smaller and smaller. So that's what you see.
Okay. None of that was an action to do, correct?
No, that was all Safira's.
Okay. Oh fuck, that's my movement though. Okay, I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
How much has this portal closed over the course of a turn?
It's not closing slowly.
Okay. Fuck. I can't hit this fucking thing. I can't do it. Orba's gonna dash.
Well, first you can do your 15, okay?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna dash.
Yep. And she's gonna reach her
10.
hands and her head through the portal.
Okay, as you push your hands through, there's some resistance. It seems like you can kind of push yourself all the way through, or you stay on this side. There's no like half in, half out.
If I were to like stick my hands in, can I like resist the shrinking?
Yeah, you don't even have to stick your hands in. On this side, you can take the threads and kind of try and keep them apart.
I would like to do that.
Okay, so you've already used an action, so give me an athletics check, and this is going to be a harder check than normal because you're kind of doing it on the fly.
With Blaze.
Yeah, if less
Athletics?
Plus
ability
still
checks.
Yeah, 4 more.
It's not ability check.
So no.
Oh, it's not. Oh, it's saving
saving
throws.
throws.
So no,
Solid
no
checks.
less.
Okay, athletics. Come on, baby.
Unless she's a
17.
17. Summoning that Reaper strength to
Come
keep
on,
it
baby.
all open.
Shit.
And you see Graven's sort of still body is right next to you, and you're pulling it as wide as you possibly can. It stops widening, at least for the moment.
Okay. Graven!
You hear nothing on the other side.
Okay.
All right, who's up?
Erland.
All right.
All right, I'm blinded, but I think I have a pretty good sense of where that door is.
I'm going to say you can certainly take a couple steps forward and then feel that wall.
So I'm going to go over to that door, try and open it.
Okay, give me, this is going to have to be with disadvantage, but give me a either athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
8?
8. Okay, you feel around and you can feel the where the latch on the door is, and it seems like it's going to take some extra strength to kind of push through. You can use your whole action to
My
open
whole
it.
action? Great.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my whole action.
Okay.
And I've used how many feet of movement there?
That was 10 feet of movement.
All right, give me the last 30. I assume I see the same thing in here.
You don't see anything.
Oh,
You
right.
don't see shit.
I don't. know this
Yeah,
room
you
either.
step. Yeah, how far in do you want to go? You step, 15 feet in.
I don't see shit in this room either.
Do I hear anything?
The wrong room.
No, but also the other one wasn't making noise, so you'd like.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that it's in. The main crypt seems symmetrical, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna assume this room's symmetrical, and I'm gonna move to where where it is in the other room, assuming that this crypt was constructed symmetrically.
Which direction? That northerly direction.
So towards, I mean, I can't see this, but towards those stairs, to the northernly, yeah.
Okay, so that's another 15 feet, I think. You'd use
Reasoning.
and 20 feet. Okay,
20 feet,
great.
yeah.
You sort of slowly walk your way through. At one point, you kind of trip over a piece of
I'd
rock
like
or something.
to try and, if possible, move more northwesternly to hopefully get out of sight of it.
Okay, there's a few kind of statues in the way. You kind of, if you get here, you kind of bump into
Okay,
something.
can I then use that to sort of, for the rest of my movement, whatever it is, to sort of move around it? So I'm
Sure, you
staying...
kind of gotta go around.
Yeah,
this
great.
way. Great.
That should
Okay.
guide me pretty well.
Okay.
I am blind until the end of its turn, correct?
Until the start of its next.
Start of its turn. Oh, cool. That's my turn.
Okay, who's next? Who's after Erland?
Graven.
Graven, we return.
Concentrating on the little I know of the ethereal plane and like thinking of my sister and my connection with these gods. I'm gonna try to like concentrate on projecting myself forward.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I'm running, but I know that this is not a physical body.
Yes.
I'm gonna like.
What? Your mind cycles through some sort of thoughts of family and friends, but those thoughts unable to kind of find purchase in any kind of spiritual connection. However, over and over again, sort of messages and words of the gods kind of run through your head. Which god fills your head as you walk through this plane here?
I mean, I've been thinking about Boofmir a lot these days.
As you start to think of Boofmir, as you propel yourself forward, no response in here.
That
Boofmir, not a particularly strong
Silly
connection to the
little-
ethereal plane.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Shit. So 60.
Yeah.
Gonna get you basically up to the edge. There you go.
Good holding, Orba. Good holding.
And you see, and as you were
Well,
watching,
I
it was-
don't see her.
No,
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
was closing and closing, and then you watch it kind of stop as it gets to sort of a narrow
I'm like
point there.
in the middle of. I'm in the middle of like a leaping. Can I say that that last 5 feet is me jumping, like
Yes.
starting
Yeah.
to
You-
like.
That's more movement, but yes,
fly
you
through
can
the
start
air. Yeah.
putting that last foot down to like propel yourself
Yeah.
forward. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
All right, it's the Lair.
Okay. The tendrils once more swirl throughout, and Erland, you can't see anything. Yeah, it's not some sort of a. You can't see anything, but this time you hear a little bit of that. Just some of that energy passing through the air, and it kind of feels like a cold breeze passing over your neck and over your shoulder.
Like it feels.
And this time, only 3 tendrils instead of 4 make its way to the Coldlight Walker, who can heal. And this time,
Okay.
Okay.
Something.
Lair action's over.
60, right?
All right. It's Safira.
Okay.
okay.
And I believe this is the last round of Bless.
It is, yes.
Great.
I can still see Orba there, right?
No, she has run
I'm at the portal.
into the or over to the portal here. You cannot see her from even if you peek your head out.
I can see the Pestifer canister.
You can. It's on the ground there.
All right. And if I took an action in theory to throw the Pestifer canister at him, where is he?
He's behind the pole.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You throw it at the ground next to him.
If I did that, would I still be able to shoot an arrow or no?
Yeah, that's an improvised attack action. You can make 2 attacks.
Okay. All right. I'm going to.
Can you reach it?
I think I can, right? Can I reach it and get back? I don't know if I can get back.
Definitely would not be able to get back. It's 40 feet of movement, 35 feet of movement to get
If
up
I
to.
reach it, then I can't get behind like a pillar or something there. I can't, right? My movement
Without
is
a
30
dash,
feet.
no. Yeah. You can't even get to it without a dash. Right now, you're like 35 feet away.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch it then. I'm gonna pop out and attack him with a normal
Okay.
arrow.
He has the 3/4 cover there.
Anything else to do?
You heal on Orba's turn when she goes through it.
I mean, nobody's touched it.
You have to be touching the spirit.
Nobody's touching it.
I can move it though, can I? I actually think I can move it.
As a bonus
Let me
action?
see if I can move it as a bonus action really quickly here. You can move the spirit up to 30 feet in a space that you can see.
Okay. As long as you can see the space.
So I would like to move it as far as I can see into the room so that it's closer to Orba so that if she needed to.
Sure. That's
Yeah,
like
like I-
5 feet.
yeah, I
Because you
can-
can't see over here, but you can do that.
I can't move it, I guess, behind the wall where I can't see.
No,
it.
you have to be able to see the spot where you're moving it.
I would like to move it further in then so that it's like through the doorway.
Okay. I mean, again, that sight line because that wall there.
Yeah, I know. Okay, alright.
Oops.
Alright. I'm gonna try to hit him with a regular attack.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay. 17 to hit.
That will miss.
Oh.
3/4 cover. That will
Fuck,
miss.
okay.
This is the last round of Bless. Did you use that?
I did.
Okay.
I did. That was a really bad roll. That's a 17 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay, I'm gonna take 3/4 cover again.
Okay.
Just
Safira loading up more shots as she continues to fire away from range.
yeah.
Okay, who's up?
The Coldlight Walker.
Okay.
What do I see?
Okay, at the beginning of the Coldlight Walker's turn, Erland's blindness fades, and once again, before you, some tendrils.
Good guess.
Yeah, good guess, buddy. I mean,
There we go. And before you, you see another one of these open sort of portals into another plane, sort of crackling there in front of you. And the Coldlight Walker is going to start its turn here. Safira's kind of fully in cover there. This creature is going to see 15.
no, it can't see
No,
me.
it can't
It definitely can't see
Don't know if it can see
Safira.
I don't.
Because that pillar.
Yeah, actually, the pillar. Actually, hey, that pillar kind of makes
shit.
that does block sight.
Yep.
quite a bit.
It is going to wind up an attack on Graven here. So lumbers forward, and you hear that.
No, no. Isn't that just hits, doesn't it?
Well,
Doesn't has advantage.
do I get any? I don't have any cover or anything.
No, not from here. It's got a pretty clear shot to you on that
I
side.
mean, I don't see it. I can't like warding flare it or anything.
You definitely cannot see it. You don't occupy your physical body at the moment. This is also you don't have your shield for this. Take that into account as well. You're facing the other direction. You don't have your defenses up. It's just your natural armor. That is a 21 to hit. That is 18 cold damage. You
Resistant.
great, yeah, cold damage.
So
9.
9.
So 9.
huge.
Also, as you're in the ethereal plane, you feel like a chill come over here. Your physical body can like feel and react. Does Stone's endurance? Do you have to be able to like see the creature or
I
something?
don't think so. I think it's just when you take damage. How much damage was that? It was 9.
A 9 after reduction. Yeah.
As a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you.
Okay, I would say your body sort of can have that reaction without occupying the physical form.
I'll do it.
Okay,
It's all reduced.
great.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That'd be, baby. That'd be pretty wild. You're standing next to Graven and you see his body go.
17 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
This wasn't as bad. 16 cold damage.
Okay.
Good decisions.
Honestly, could have been so much worse.
Okay, and he's gonna stay there.
Okay, it's Orba.
Okay.
So, question:
Yes.
If I were to hold this thing, hold my position, can I hold an action for when Graven steps out of this portal and I turn and attack the Coldlight Walker if I see it?
If you want to risk not using an action to hold the portal open, you can do that. because you can't do an action and hold an action. So
Oh,
you
right,
can
right.
attempt
I
to
can make
just
another
status quo, but if you fail, and then hold an action, you might lose.
Jeez.
I'm gonna use the action.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold it up.
Use an action to.
Yeah.
So you don't have to make a check. As you're already sort of bracing the spot there where the portal's open, you're able to hold it open. Okay.
Come on, Graven, get here! And that's it.
Any bonus action, anything?
Nope.
Okay. All right, who's next?
Graven.
All right, Graven.
No, sorry,
Erland.
Erland.
Being able to see it, I'm running in. I'm gonna try and do it quietly so he can't hear me, maybe.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
He's not
I'm
gonna
pretty
try to
far
attack
away,
you,
but
yeah.
I don't want to know I'm here. Fucking 8.
8, okay. You move up to that top step, and the stones are just a little loose, a little rattling noise. It's mainly, you didn't make a ton of noise, but it's not loud in here. Like, it's actually sort of eerily quiet the way the walker's kind of moving around. So once again, you get up to the edge of the portal, reach forward, and your spirit's projected into the portal.
How many feet of movement was that?
That was 10 feet of movement. Come out here.
Maybe.
Once again, in a kind of ethereal form, and you look out
God, it's fucking
What
gigantic.
the fuck?
at this expanse here.
What the
And once again, there's another one of these creatures here. Sort of this one-eyed creature who kind of turns to face you as you come in. And there's a number of, like,
Buddy.
as you look out into the distance, a number of, like, hovering ghosts kind of occupying this ethereal space.
It's a different thing. Of course it's a different thing, Matt. I use my 30 feet of movement to get close to this eye thing.
Okay.
So I have 5 feet of movement left. 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Who has what?
What? Motions kind of out into the area where all the ghosts are floating around.
No.
Do I
Give him a
see
chance, baby.
any difference at all with these ghosts?
Give me a perception check.
Fucking hell. This is the key chase? We're doing the key
10?
chase?
10. Not that you can tell from
Oh.
here.
Feels bad, man.
Find the right broom. Good luck.
Can you see? How many ghosts can you even see?
Yeah, how many ghosts can I see?
There.
1, 2. Oh
my God.
You can also
2, 3,
totally
4,
bail on this
5,
puzzle
6,
and go to a
7,
different
8,
11,
puzzle.
12, 13, a bunch of them. Like a dozen or so.
You can bail and go to a different puzzle.
Do I see a table anywhere? Do I see a fire anywhere, actually?
No, you see neither of those from where you're stationed.
This one's huge.
I am going to... Yeah, I'm gonna use my 5 feet of movement to run away.
What's run away?
So I run back towards
Toward the portal? Okay. You haven't used an action
And I'm
item.
gonna use my dash action
Okay. To head back
to
into the
head
portal.
back into the
Great.
portal.
Fuck.
Fuck that.
Too big to be behind.
There's no way. I don't. And also, you already.
You come
Nick,
here,
how many feet of
reappear.
Was it to get back to that
So,
portal?
15, I think.
Okay, so I have 25 feet of movement. How far does 25 get me?
Just almost up to the door there.
Just get me behind the door so he can't
Okay.
see me.
Great.
Fuck.
Okay.
Hey, that was the right call.
Switch up
All right,
the music.
it's the Raven. Let's go.
All right, Graven. We can get a little more. Let's switch up the music. We've been listening to this for a while.
Okay.
Can you play like some calming Enya maybe?
Yeah.
Some
can
non-copyright.
I can't. I hate this.
If you could just get a single snare drum doing this for the next hour.
All right. I say we close one more, and then try to blow this dude up.
Okie dokie. Who we got?
I agree.
I'm running. It's
I
me.
think that's
Okay.
the right move. I don't think we're
Make
gonna
my
go
last
for it.
few feet.
You
No,
get the
wait.
last, there's just another 5 feet there, and then. And as you come back in, you look at your arms, your physical arms now, and you sort of, only in the back of your head did you have that sort of inclination to use the stone's endurance. And as you're getting back into your physical form, your skin's like
shit.
returning back to stone. And you're like, yeah, suddenly this cold is washing over you as you sort of take stock of your condition here in this room. And finally, just as you pass through this portal, it starts to close. So,
It finishes closing, I imagine.
yes.
Yeah, I'm letting it go.
Okay.
How much movement did I use?
Just 5 feet of movement.
Did I knock into something invisible just then?
I
feel her, like-
Yeah, I'll say you did.
Okay.
So as she was holding it open, there's kind of just a little pressure as you push your way through, and then
What was that, you?
Graven.
All right, come on.
Okay.
How much movement do
through
I
my
have
little
left? I
thing.
used
just 5 feet.
Forget
of
about my
movement.
thing.
So 25 feet. of
5,
movement.
I would never
25.
Never forget about it. Never forget.
Try to get to the edge of the door there.
Okay, you can pass through Safira's
Do you want
spirit
to be
No,
healed?
there.
No.
Okay.
I think he's okay.
20 gets you
I
like
am
just to
saving it
the
for
edge of
her.
the door.
Where do I see him out there?
Yeah, he's right out here.
I was gonna say because you don't get it.
I have to stay with Orba.
You see the plus for canister.
You can use it.
That is my pestificator. The pestificator at my feet. I haven't used an action, have I? How much more movement I have? I only have 5 more
feet.
movement.
Yep.
So I couldn't like scoop it up and get 5 feet looking at him around that pillar, could I?
You can see him from here. He's not. There's no cover here. This is a clean lane, if that's what you're trying for.
How easy would it be to pick that thing up and chuck it at the ground right in front of him?
Good attempt to do that.
Fuck yeah.
Come on. We gotta move him because otherwise we can't get into the right room.
Scoops it up, reels back his hand, and you see end over end the pestifer canister hurling towards
He
him.
takes a ton of damage.
Make an attack roll for
He
me.
takes
Some
like 46 or
Attack roll.
Yep.
Depends on what he.
Do I add like my unarmed or just?
It's just a
Improvise,
d20 plus your strength plus proficiency, because you're just throwing it
Yeah,
on
plus
there.
5.
Yeah.
Okay. Last round of bless, so I get the D4. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
This is
13 plus 5, 18. Yeah.
And the creature sort of, it doesn't really ever make sort of eye contact, but it sees the canister coming and you watch the light kind of go down. And once again, propelled back here. That's 30 feet. Give me 3d6.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to do it the floor in front of it, not at him.
Sure.
Yeah.
And accomplish what? Sorry.
To get at a slightly different angle than that.
What angle were you going for?
The angle, like, if I can tell that I can't see the wall.
further away.
Yeah. There's stairs there, yes.
There's stairs here, yep.
How far back do they go?
You can't tell. It goes
Can't
up
tell.
for a while.
I mean, yeah, I wanted to get it on the floor, kind of at the crook of that where it goes up to those statues so that it, like, kind of pushed him towards the stairs.
If you angle it more towards there, he would have hit the column. Is the problem?
or-
Like he was kind of right here. Like if you angled it up toward the stairs, he would have hit. He would have hit the column first.
Okay. All right. What was the
3d6 damage.
3d6? It's cocked. 8 plus 1 is 9.
9. Okay. Great. Creature gets hurled across the room.
That's the last best of it. All right.
You have 5 feet of movement.
I mean, he has sight on me right here.
Right here, yes.
And how far away is he?
55 feet.
All right. If I take 5 in the south direction, will I have how much cover do I get?
Yeah, you'll have partial cover there.
Partial.
Yeah,
I mean,
3/4
that's
cover.
Best I'm gonna
3/4
get,
cover.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would I get better cover if I went 5 feet east behind the pillar?
It'll be about the same.
About the same.
Yeah.
All right. I'll stay in the room then.
Okay.
Does he have sight on? Can I tell if he has sight on Orba? Like,
It's hard for you to tell that.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
invisible.
Yeah, you don't even know exactly where
yeah.
Orba is.
Yep. Okay. Stay close to me, Orba.
Okay.
That's it for my turn.
Okay.
All right, Lair, top of the line.
Okay.
Bless is done.
Bless is done. Concentration gone.
My healing spirit's still up, right? It
It is
I don't
still
think
up.
it mattered that much.
Okay. Who's next?
Wait, what did he go to? Did he just fully heal?
Yep.
Yeah. Just fully
Sweet,
healed.
sweet, 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 sweet. Okay.
Which one of those is turn?
It's me.
Move through the thing.
Yeah.
That was the lair action?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, Safira.
I think Safira's
Jesus
next,
Christ.
Oh.
It's me.
Fuck. God damn it. Okay.
Through the thing.
If I step out, I can still. That's still within
Yeah.
range.
Yeah, and you can definitely see him. You got a clear shot there. You no longer blast.
I'm no longer blessed.
You are
okay.
no longer blast.
23 to hit.
That will hit. Ouch.
5 piercing damage. Hit him again.
Okay.
16 to hit.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. 10 total damage. Since he's damaged, I'm gonna roll Colossus. 15 total damage.
Great. As it's kind of up against the wall there after being pushed by the pestifer canister, a couple good shots sort of embedded in its remaining of its
I'm gonna
crippled
take
rib
3/4
cage.
cover again.
Okey-doke.
And I'm gonna just call out,
You can take full.
he's still healing!
Okay.
I know we know.
Erland rolls his eyes.
Who's up?
Now it's the Coldlight Walker.
Okay. Great. So the Coldlight Walker is going to shuffle its way forward. 15 feet there. And he really doesn't have a lot. Graven's got 3/4 cover there. It is going to dash.
Oh shit.
And kind of get into a better kind of position here in the room. Nope, it's actually not going to do that.
You said it.
It is going to stay there.
Can you tell if an enemy is like holding an action? Is that a thing?
Sometimes.
That NPCs do?
Yes, they can definitely do that.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Keep that in mind. People poking their heads out
Okay.
Okay, my head's
That
not
creature,
poked.
that's done.
Okay, it's
head is not
Orba.
on your turn.
Do I have any vision of him here?
Well, yeah, but
No.
If I go to
shoot
where
him.
Safira's
Damage is
spirit
not doing
is,
anything right
would I have vision of him then? I think it's at the doorway.
Yes, with a lot of cover, 3/4 cover.
that's all I can
3/4.
do.
Okay.
Unless I have to move it.
He's not taking damage.
Yeah, so you can kind of see him.
How much did I just move there? Sorry.
Was
On the table.
10. We'll call it 10 feet of movement there.
So just as much.
Can another 5 get me anything? No?
It's not going to get you better vision.
Okay.
I think I'll delete this chair just so we can put it
Or another 10.
there. There's still this pillar. No.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep, you need more movement to get kind of in a clearer space.
Okay, that's great. Or
Bear traps in my bag.
cool.
I'm gonna put some down.
Oh, okay.
Are you passing through the spirits?
Yes, I'll
Okay.
dip my toe in the spirit.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm here, Safira.
let's see. She dies, it's your fault.
Oh my god.
4.
4?
Okay. How many uses does this have?
That's a great question. I think that it just has a duration, but
No, it has a number of
think it's
uses.
2.
Can you even cast it on
sorry, where would I?
I can look it up as well.
It's like one. It was like one.
Something plus
wisdom.
your plus your
Oh, then I it
1
gets-
plus your spell casting ability modifier.
Okay, yeah, so it's 2. I
Okay.
get to use it twice, so it disappears.
Yep.
Okay. She's gonna cast Chill Touch as best she can.
Okay. He has 3/4 cover. Chill touch.
Okay. 15.
15 will miss.
And then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get behind Graven.
Okay.
Just gotta tug at him. I'm here, Graven. I'm here. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Who's next?
Where are the other 2 doors to me?
As you are now no longer blinded and you ran back in this direction, one of the doors is here.
Oh hell!
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And the other one is further here in the room.
Don't go to that one.
I am.
You can kite him.
Thanks. I'm gonna go up to that door.
Okay.
I can't. He won't see me if I do that.
You pass briefly through his
I would
sight.
like to move quietly.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
16.
16. Okay. Quickly moving across the floor there.
And
20 feet of movement to get to the door.
opening the door.
All right. Pushing the door open,
All right,
and once
come on,
again
baby.
inside this
What we
room.
got?
What?
How far away is it?
Can you get in there? Can you get in there?
I'm gonna use the last key point if I can't.
That is 25 feet away.
And I used.
You used 15, I think it was. 'Cause you were here.
And I can get
Or
in.
20. You used 20 feet of movement.
Oh. So I use 20 feet and it's 25 feet away.
Yep.
Neat. I'm gonna use.
Damn it.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna use my 40 feet of movement, so that
So
gets me within
another-
5, and then I can use
is
a
it
dash
another
action.
So 20. No, you used 20. Okay, so yeah. So 20 gets you right up to the edge of it there.
Great, and I'm gonna use my dash action. Getting very
That
used to
weird
this horrible
sensation
sensation.
of passing your sort of spirit through the portal.
You're like Geralt.
And that is the
Yeah,
southeast
that's true.
tear.
better just be like, tell me a joke.
Yeah.
What?
Knock, knock.
All right.
Green.
Come out, and you look upon all these sort of floating platforms that are sort of, there's gaps between them, and you can look down kind of into the abyss. And you look out on these platforms.
You fall.
And there are also some small kind of skeletons perched on various areas in this area. And then all the way on the other end is a kind of larger skeletal guardian, and this greenish energy is that same kind of swirling energy that was underneath the table when you were playing the games with that other guy.
Shit.
Homer's that bitch.
I don't like that I'm doing that by myself.
So you have 35 feet. You took 5 more
Great.
dash to pass.
What is the fastest route to him?
There's quite...
Just tell me the fastest. Where am I? I'm over here.
Yeah.
Let's move. Let's get onto that thing first. Let's get onto the thing right in front of me.
give me a acrobatics check. This one's pretty easy.
If he falls.
17. I
Right,
die forever.
hops down there. So that's 10. And you already 5. So this is 15 of your dash. And then
Okay.
where would you like to
Let's
from there?
go.
Kind of a
Can you
left
give me a
or
little
right
zoom
path
out a little bit
you
here,
know.
maybe?
You can even
I
do,
think I'm gonna go towards the south.
I'm gonna go towards the southwestern one. I think that's the most direct route.
Yeah, there's the overhead view.
And you might
Yeah,
have
you're
one
going
guy
towards-
shooting at you instead of 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna go southwest there.
There's another 15 feet there.
Okay.
So
how many is
you've
that, sir?
used 30 of your dash here.
Okay, can I jump?
With only 10 feet of movement left, that is a bit of a risky jump. I'm gonna say you can, or wait to get better footing for a jump next turn.
Let's fucking use my last key point.
Step
Okay.
of the wind.
Then you can, okay.
And
can you-
let me double check to see if that
doubles
affects
your
my
jump
I believe
distance.
it doubles
Yes,
my
it
jump
does.
distance.
Yep. I'm gonna say with a step of the wind key point, you can comfortably make this leap.
Great. Still with a check.
Nope.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so
It still
that's
takes the movement.
16 feet, so
15, so I'm out of key points now.
God.
So 25 feet of movement. What do I got there?
There's now kind of a, you can kind of go off to this or to this area where you would then kind of have to climb.
if I were to like climb up those steps, is that going to make that next jump over easier because it's from a higher elevation?
These steps.
Yeah, like if I were to move southwest over to those steps and then up to that little ledge, would I be able to make this?
You could, yes, you could kind of go over
Great,
here.
great.
through
That's the
there.
path I'm going to try and be taking.
Okay.
Here. I have 25 feet, or 30 feet of movement left.
Okay. 20 feet up to there.
My jump
Now,
distance is doubled.
It is. This one, I'm going to say, because you don't have that much movement left, it's still a check. It's not a terribly difficult one. You can feel the surge of the movement.
Acrobatics, 15.
15. You look around, you land there on that bottom step. That's all your movement.
It's my turn.
Okay.
Jesus.
Who's up next?
Me.
It's scary.
Okay.
like that to
I imagine it would be an action to take a bear trap out of my bag and prepare it. Right.
Taking it out is not an action, but yes,
But,
to place it down and activate it would be an action.
Can I activate it and throw it? Do I know that it might go off when it hits the ground?
I would say you can. You would risk it setting off when it hits the ground.
How about what's the floor like in here? Can I kind of slide it across the floor?
Similar problem though. I mean,
Yeah.
you can, but it's kind of like it would rattle across the floor,
How
and it's
much-
all pressure. So yeah.
And how much cover do those 4 statues in the middle give people?
If you're just on the opposite side, like half cover, because they're not as big as the pillars. So yeah.
And his path straight ahead in the north direction. How far? Yeah, where you had the mouse right there.
Yep.
How far is that from me?
How far is this?
Yeah.
30 feet.
All right, I'm gonna. I guess could I go 25? Stand kind of right on the other corner of those statues, right there.
Yep.
Put it down out in front of me, so that it's like in
yeah,
his
you can
path.
put it because it's within melee range. So you can put it 5 feet in front of you. Yes.
Okay. And it doesn't. Again, it doesn't see in the normal way that we. It doesn't use eyes in the way
It has blind sight.
It has blind sight.
So
would I have reason to believe that it might fall into a visual trap like that a little easier? Like he wouldn't.
Maybe a little easier. I mean, it can still. You see, it's not like bumping its way through the
Yeah.
chamber, so it has a sense of its surroundings.
Certainly because it's been in this room.
If
for a
you
while.
were able to like set it and kind of quietly put it down in front of you, sort of stealthily, it might not know that you put it down there.
I want to prepare it where I am,
Okay.
and then kind of quickly and quietly get out there and try to quietly.
So
put it
you're
down.
gonna move out here.
Yeah.
First of all, it has its held action for the first target that was within sort of not in 3/4 cover.
Got it.
So the second that you kind of come out with the bear trap prepared,
a warding flare.
okay. It also it can only do one attack because it can't hold a
Okay,
multi-attack.
that's good.
Nice.
Is it within 30 feet of me? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. 16 to hit. Okay. Yeah, even with you have your shield back and stuff, that still hits.
Yeah. Just
okay.
hits.
Nope, we can go down.
22 cold, reduced to 11 cold. So as you're running forward with the activated bear trap. Okay, you get up to 25 feet.
I'll use that grunt that I just made. I'll continue to, oh, you fucking piece of shit, and like try to quietly put it down right
Give me
there.
a stealth check.
6.
6. You put it down, it makes a
Yeah.
little clink on the floor there.
And, yep.
You've used 25 feet of movement.
Yep.
Oh.
Would 5 back give me any additional coverage than I have?
Any
where I
cover
am?
through the statues is like half cover, because these aren't very big. You can kind of see, between them.
What if I were to get
You-
prone?
You would get more cover if you got prone.
And he doesn't. I've seen him not move very fast. I will go prone right
Okay.
there. Does that cost movement, or I can just?
You can drop
It'll
prone.
cost
Cost
you
movement to get
movement
back
to
up,
back
but
up.
yeah, you can drop to the ground.
Yeah,
You can
I
kind
will-
of slide down to the ground there.
I will drop. Yeah.
Okay.
Will that give me like 3/4?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
In fact, I would say if it's directly across, you even have full cover. If he starts to come around, he'll be able to see you a little
Yeah.
bit. But yeah. Okay.
All right.
Top of the lineup.
Okay.
Fully heals.
Fully? How is he fully healing with the...
24. He gets 20 per door.
Okay. Who's first?
It's me.
I'm gonna hopefully be able to hit him more too, so we can start pecking away again.
Okay, kind of confused about what is happening. She kind of peeks out and... Should I help? And then I'm gonna fire off an arrow like I'm asking this for the next turn.
Okay. Go.
But a normal arrow because we're out. We're out of everything. That is 18 to hit.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
Nice. All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
Combat
Here we
begins.
go. Now we start.
It's starting.
Oh, actually, 11 piercing damage.
Go.
Should have kept track
All right.
of the total damage that we've done.
I know we honestly should keep track, but it just
Someone's doing it.
Everybody in chat?
Right? You don't have to.
Yeah.
16 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
It doesn't. It's not covered
It's not
from where
covered, I
you're
know.
currently firing from.
Oh my god. That's 4 piercing damage. I'm gonna roll Colossus since it's damaged. That's 7 total piercing damage now on that second
Okay,
attack.
great.
And then I'm gonna get back into 3/4 cover and.
Okay.
Should I go into one of the rooms? Just calling out.
I'm not sure where Erland is. I'm laying there.
You know where you saw me. Sorry, you saw me run into.
What's happening?
You saw me run into that room.
I would say Graven saw Erland like run across where the door was there. Yeah.
He went into that southeast room.
Okay. Who's up?
It is the Coldlight Walker.
Okay. So this creature slowly lumbering forward. I don't think he can even get up to it yet. He's gonna lumber all the way up to here, just in front of the trap there. And as he's sort of wandering forward, first he's gonna use his bonus action. Give me a Constitution saving throw to try and blind you there.
Yeah. Constitution save.
Yep.
I like the way you were like, no. Oh,
That'll be 6.
6. You are blinded. Now he's going to wind up an attack. You are prone, which for a ranged attack would be disadvantaged, but you're also blinded, so it's going to be a straight roll.
God damn
And
it.
I can't use warding flare because I've already used it this round.
18 to
That'll hit.
19 cold damage reduced
Oh
down
my
to so
God.
9 cold damage.
So how are you doing?
I'm done.
We're still up, right?
Barely.
And he's gonna make his second attack here.
Oh shit.
That is 16 to hit.
Just.
Fuck!
Are you down?
20 even, so 10 cold damage.
I'm down.
We're conscious.
Okay.
Okay.
That is the creature's turn. Movement and everything else.
Okay, how far is Orba from Graven?
Orba.
Don't stay away from him. I can get him up. Do not get him up. You cannot get close to him. Do
25
not get him
damage.
up.
25
You
feet
can't get
straight
him up.
away,
You
so
will
maybe
go down.
30 to get
I'm
him
not
up.
kidding. You'll go down too. You'll actually die. Don't do that. That's a dumb idea.
She can't get him up.
Yeah, but she shouldn't.
No, I mean you're saying you can.
I can get him up.
before his next turn.
Yes.
Okay. Can you how far is Graven from Safira?
It doesn't matter. I can cast Healing Spirit right on him.
Oh, you have a spell
30
slot.
feet.
Yeah, I have a spell slot. I can cast Healing Spirit
Okay,
right on him.
got
so
it. I
don't
didn't
do
realize
that.
you had spell slots. Okay.
Let her take a turn there. Let's not exchange info that you wouldn't have.
I don't want her to die. If I peek my head out, what kind of coverage does this guy have?
He's got like half cover because he's through the statue. If you were to like just come out here and take a look, yeah. You have
Okay.
Half cover there over the statues.
Okay, I'm gonna peek out there and I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
That's a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Fuck
Damage.
yes.
3 necrotic, but he can't heal, and disadvantage on me.
Here we go.
And then Orba's gonna make herself known. Come get me, you bastard! And she's gonna duck back again.
The same place.
Yeah.
Like over here. Okay.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Okay. Who's next?
Lair, isn't it? Oh no. I
Erland.
forgot about you.
Alright.
I forgot that you existed. I also
That is the
Graven has
southeast
a
hair.
so I have to make that save.
Yeah, but you won't.
Back to the ethereal plane we go.
I know.
So, how much does 40 feet of movement get me going up those stairs?
So 10 feet up to there. You need to give me a little climb here. Give me an acrobatics check as you climb up here.
19.
19, great. Another 10 gets you about there, so that was 20. And then
How do we keep it?
another, we'll call that 5. So 5. So
Okay.
that's, what was that? 25 gets you to this edge here. So now you're hopping.
Great, I'm hopping from there to there.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Natural.
One. You get a running start, and you take that leap, but you're just a little too close to the edge, and your foot slips. And you start to fall through the fog. It rises up around you, and you're falling for what seems like an eternity. And then you feel kind of a sudden impact. And you find yourself back at the beginning here at the portal. And you take fall damage as well.
Oh, full damage.
You take 21 bludgeoning damage of fall damage.
Oh my god,
It
he's
all
down.
gets reduced.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna go down.
How does that get reduced?
Slow
he
fall.
has slow fall.
What is the number reduction on that?
25.
Okay.
So it all gets reduced. Fucking hell, I didn't realize that.
Do I have a sense? I haven't used an action
Yeah,
yet.
no, I still have 10 feet of.
That's going to take the rest of that movement.
Okay, I haven't dashed yet.
No. Yes, and you are also prone.
How much? Do I get a sense of whether or not a healing potion would work in the astral plane?
I don't think you know the answer to that.
Okay, I'm right at that fucking gate there.
Mm-hmm.
I am taking. Oh my god, I used all my motion.
You already dashed and stuff? You can-
No,
I
I just
haven't
can't use an.
You can use a healing potion and dash this turn.
Yeah. You take any damage?
No, but I'm worried about fighting Bony Drone over there.
Oh, I took. Wait, that was bludgeoning damage, though, not necrotic damage. So it seems to me that the damage I'm taking is not exclusively necrotic. It's whatever creature I'm facing. Because I took necrotic damage when the ghost.
Yeah, but that seemed like the ghost affecting you is necrotic.
Not
damage.
the astral plane.
This felt like you're in the ethereal plane, but it felt like a physical fall. Like, yes, that was bludgeoning.
Okay. I am going to use my dash action and try and make progress there.
Okay, so this
40
is
feet.
20 feet to get back up.
20 feet left.
And that's a quick hop, and you've already done it once, so I'm going to say good. All right.
That's my turn.
Erland picks himself up.
Oh, I'm going to use...
Use what?
No, I'm not going to do that just yet.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right, who's next?
After Erland, it's Graven.
Raven.
Alright, save.
I need you to make your
this,
first
right?
death saving throw. What?
You don't add anything. to
Nope.
this, right? 10.
10. That was a success. One success death saving throw. A little bit of life seeping back in. All right, who's next?
Lair.
All right, the Lair action. Those tendrils come out once again, unable to kind of find that healing energy that it was seeking, and then that takes us to Safira.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit,
Okay,
and I'm gonna do it right on top of Graven because I can see him.
do so.
Do I come back still blinded?
It will. Yes, it ends at the end of or at the start of his turn. So if you're raised before the start of his turn, you would still be
Doesn't heal
blinded.
until the start of his turn. Coldlight Walker is a turn.
It's okay.
Yeah, the heal doesn't happen now.
Right, the heal doesn't happen.
Coldlight Walker is a turn, dude.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, so, yeah.
You rejected the heal?
Seeing that Graven's gone down, and seeing that I'm gonna say, fuck it, I'm coming in! And I'm gonna run past. I have to come in, otherwise he's gonna die. I'm gonna come in. I want to get actually like on the other side of the Coldlight Walker so that I could perceivably go into that room that's like off
Which
to the
room?
left.
I can't see. Give me directions.
Like
this is
the
southeast.
left
This
of
is southwest.
that. So I have 30 feet of movement.
And you used 5 to duck out, so this is
Yeah.
25. So that would be 30 there.
That's 30.
Yep.
So
You haven't used an action. That was a bonus action for the healing spirit.
Yeah, I know. So when and I can't take a dash obviously and do my 2 attacks.
No.
But the damage matters less right now. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a dash so that I can get 30 feet behind there.
Into the room.
I'm not gonna go all the way into the room. Can I get any partial cover like kind of behind that wall or not at all?
The pillar or the wall?
The wall. Like if I were to go
This wall.
Yeah.
I thought you said you didn't want to go into the room. You can.
Well, I want to make sure that he attacks me next, not Graven. He's probably gonna still attack Graven, but we can try. Can I get cover behind a pillar then? So I have
Sure,
only
this
partial
one.
cover, not because I think I get full cover there, right?
If you went all the way into the room, yeah. Yeah, you have partial cover here on the opposite side of the pillar.
Okay, and that I don't need to take a dash to get there. I was already there basically when I had the 25 feet. wasn't I?
Yeah, you were kind of right here, but yeah,
Okay,
you're still
so I have,
a little bit covered.
I
Yep.
have partial cover.
Yep, if he doesn't move forward.
All right,
If he doesn't move, he says.
I'm gonna then kind of trying to look away from him. Get me, you piece of shit! And I'm gonna fire off at him.
Great. Before you do that, you need to make your
yeah,
Constitution
okay.
saving throw because you did get close enough to him.
Oh my god. That is a 4.
You're blinded.
Yeah. Thought that might be nice.
He's a run around in circles.
Okay.
But you can still attack just with
Still
disadvantage.
gonna attack.
Yep.
Disadvantage?
Yep.
Right. Okay. Oh my god, I rolled 2 15s. 23 to hit.
Definitely hit.
That matters, but. Oh god. 4 piercing damage. He's damaged, so I'll
Yep.
take Colossus. So that's 11 total piercing damage.
Plus 7.
Plus
So 7
sorry.
more on top of that. Okay, great.
Yes.
Good. Great.
I'm gonna take another disadvantage. shot
Firing
at him.
blindly around the pillar, just knowing kind of where he is, doing your best.
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
20 and 17.
25!
That'll hit. I mean, you're close. You know exactly where he is. He's slow, so you just line up the bow. Fire off a couple of arrows.
And as I'm doing this, I'm like, "Ah!" I'm like making a war cry. Like
Sure.
I'm trying to make as much attention as I can. Okay, so 5. Oh wait, why am I rolling
No
again?
Colossus,
No
yeah, so
Colossus.
just
So
5.
just 5 total damage.
Great. Couple of shots there. All right. Who's next?
It's Coldlight Walker.
Coldlight Walker. All right. He's gonna wander forward here.
Bear trap?
What is the? Do you have the info on that, or do I need to look that up? I can look it up.
Shit, I don't know if I have the info on it either. I'm sorry.
Here it is. Hunting. There we go. DC, dexterity saving throw, DC 13. Okay, 8.
Okay.
He takes. You can roll the damage. 1d4 piercing damage,
1d4.
and he must stop moving.
2.
2 piercing damage. Oops. Oh yeah, let's get rid of that circle. 2 piercing damage. Great, and he has to stop moving this turn. Great.
I can't do anything now. I'm like,
And he kind of swings his light in both directions, once towards Graven, once towards Safira here. We're gonna do Safira's first, and she is blinded, so this is with advantage.
It's a physical.
That is a 19 plus.
that hits.
Yeah, it's 25 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
37.
I also don't have a shield.
30.
You take 15 cold damage,
Okay.
and then it turns towards Graven. This is with disadvantage because you are prone and you are no longer blinded because at the start of his turn you became. Not that that matters.
I mean, I'm still unconscious. I also probably don't have my shield then.
Yeah. Okay. So he has advantage, but you are prone, so it's actually just a straight roll there.
And I don't have a shield, so my AC is lower. Right?
We'll say you kind of fell back in a defensive position. I don't think you lose your shield when you go unconscious,
Okay.
to my knowledge. Straight roll. It's not gonna matter. 19 to hit.
That hits.
You take 2, or is that just 1 death saving throw? I think it's just 1 death.
This matters.
It's not a crit.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, you're right. I was looking at the successes.
I think it's just 1 because I think it has to be a crit for it to be 2. Yeah. So you take 1 death
Fail.
saving throw there. Yep.
And you're gonna
It's just a fail.
Yep. Just a straight death
on the beginning of this
fail.
turn. Okay. He's fine. He's fine.
It's not great, but it's good.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
All right, is that his turn?
That is his turn there. Yep.
All right, feeling a little more confident. She heard the bear trap go off. Orba's going to peek her head out. And she's gonna. Any coverage there or anything?
Nope. You can. I mean, if you move here a little bit, you can definitely get a clean shot there.
How much movement was that?
10 feet of movement.
Okay, great. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
Natural 1. And then Safira's blinded, but she's gonna say, "We need to try to move in between rooms. Kite him. Try to stay ahead of him." And that'll be my turn. I'm gonna duck back inside.
Same way you came out.
Yeah, there's no doors in this one, right?
This
You
door's
can-
been
door
blown
go-
off. Yeah, this door. got
sorry, other doors leading to another room.
No,
like the other
this
one.
no, this
Great.
is all
Just
solid.
wanted to be sure.
Yep.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, who's next?
Erland.
Erland's up.
Taking the same path that I tried to take last time.
East. Okie doke. Give me it's 10 feet to get up to the edge. Give me an acrobatics check.
Jesus Christ, 13.
13, okay. Another 15 there, so that's 25 feet of movement you used.
Yep, so going to the same path here.
So another 15 would take you up to 40.
And I'm going to use a dash.
Dash,
action.
okay. 5 feet to get up to the edge. Give me another acrobatics check.
12.
12. You land kind of just at the base there. That was another 10 feet of movement.
Give me my last 30.
It's 30 feet. Okay. 15 to get up to the edge of this. Another 15. So you get right, basically. Oh, you fell out.
Whoa!
You basically end up kind of where you fell before, here on the edge of this.
How far away from the big guy am I now?
You are 70 feet away. Straight shot.
Do any of the guys have sight on me?
So far, none of the creatures. They definitely had sight of you sometimes. None of the creatures have moved at all yet. Everything's like still, sort of waiting atop the rock and at the other end. Nothing has shown any form of movement whatsoever.
Okay, if I use something that lasts for 5 rounds now, does that last 5 rounds? Does this count as 1 round of it? As
What
a
is
bonus
the,
action.
What
So
is
breathe
the,
earth. It's you can activate breathe earth
Who's
for
this
30
earth?
seconds, 5 rounds. You gain the following effects.
this round would count.
Would count as 1.
The round that you use it counts as a round.
This earth.
So that would be. And sorry, how far? I'm 70 feet away from him.
Also, does that like rejuvenation require you to touch Earth?
Nope.
Okay, great.
Inhaling the elements amplifies your connection to natural combat powers.
There are elements
There are
around
elements?
you.
Okay, I'm not doing that right now.
Woo!
Next turn.
All right.
Jesus, Graven.
I can make this jump.
Graven's up. Now you may heal Graven here
Oh
at the
my
top of his
God.
turn.
Shit. Okay. Oh yeah, baby.
still not-
7. You healed 7.
Thank you.
Good.
No longer unconscious.
Get out of
You
there.
look around, you find yourself here in the middle of this chamber.
I can use half my movement to get up.
Okay, the first thing I'm gonna have you do is make a Constitution saving throw because you're close enough to him that he doesn't have to do it actively.
Oh my god!
Natural 1.
Immediately blinded as soon as you come out of your unconsciousness.
This is so dumb.
Did I get?
You have an understanding of the layout of the room.
Okay,
It's
so
up
like
here.
when I came out, I'm alive. I look. He's in the bear trap.
Yes,
I
I
see
would say
that.
that you saw that
Okay.
before the blinding light kind of washed over.
All right. Standing up. That's 15. 15 to if I get the opposite, the southwest of the 4 statues. How much cover is that?
5. Yeah, again, do you want to drop down to the ground?
It went so well last time. Do I have enough to get to the other side of that pillar?
That was 15. That I just
That
went
was
with.
15.
because you went here.
Then, sorry. Can we review bear traps? What?
It's got a 5-foot chain, so he can move 5 feet
can
from the
move
spot
5
he's
feet.
at, and then he has to try and get himself out.
Get himself
in order
out.
to move
If he
forward.
moves 5 feet, I have the same amount of cover that I do right now.
Yeah, if he moves 5 feet, like here, that would be the same amount of cover.
I will lay down again.
Okay. You get down and
Down.
sort of push your back up against the side of the statues here.
Oh, we'll call out. Where are you?
I'm in the room. I'm safe.
Okay.
That was very cute, guys.
Okay. Who's next?
After that, it's top of the lineup.
Top of the lineup. We return to the top again. And he can heal because
Yes.
I didn't even try to hit him.
Oh,
So he gets 60 HP every time.
yeah, he's back.
20 per room.
And as it stands there in the chamber, it kind of surveys back and forth. The blindness on Safira ends.
Great.
The one on Graven stays for the moment. And it is going... it's not its turn yet, sorry. That was just the...
That was the thing.
Oh yeah, so you are still blind at the moment. Sorry, it's at the top of its turn that the blindness
Okay,
goes.
so I am going to. It's my turn, right?
Yep.
I'm blind, so I'm gonna go ahead and just feel around the column, and knowing sort of where the room is, I want to try to run like as around, like almost feeling against the wall,
Okay.
so that I can try to get towards the. Like I want to get inside that room if I can.
Okay,
feel
sure.
around that
Yeah.
wall.
I mean, you again, you kind of got a good look out every those many times that you peeked out. So 5, 10, this is 15. You could feel the door now. Another 5 is 20 feet.
And then I want to get as full cover. Yeah.
Okay, and you feel your way around the door, so another 25, 30 feet gets you kind of just inside the room there. We'll say you're on just on the other side of the door there.
So does
Yep.
that give me 3/4? Or?
That gives you full cover
cover,
there. Yeah,
okay,
that's
great.
he's totally out.
And can I attack him actually from there?
You could have done it on your way.
Okay,
yeah,
I've got.
so-
Can I say that I'll do it on my way? I just was so scared that
Go
I
ahead.
ran away. Okay. And this is just straight, right?
Yeah, no.
18.
Yep. That will hit.
Okay, that's 8 piercing damage.
Okay, you can attack again if you like.
Yes. That's 18 again.
Okay.
That's an additional 4 piercing damage.
And you can Colossus
Oh,
as well.
shit.
Is that 12 at the moment? Extra.
That's just a total 7 extra.
What was it?
It was 4 plus 3, so it's total
3.
7 on the second.
15. Got it.
So sorry.
We're good. We got there.
So sorry.
Great. Couple of blind shots as you're going by there. Okay.
You all set?
No.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. I wanted to also move the healing spirit so that it could be closer to Graven.
Okay.
So can I move it? Because I can.
Yes,
I
you
could
move it
have
as a-
seen
you can move it
around,
as a
so I want to
bonus
move it
action. Yep.
close enough to him that he could reach out and touch it. Okay. All right. That's
Right, sort of underneath Graven there.
Can't see it, but maybe I can feel it.
Ooh.
Take a
Ooh!
Okay.
Coldlight Walker.
Coldlight Walker. As the Coldlight Walker sort of wanders forward, gets to the end of the chain there, and it kind of looks down to its feet. What is the check here? Shit myself. DC 13 strength check to free itself. It is going to stay chained there, and it's going to make a 3/4 attack on Graven.
So I add 5.
Yep, you add
5
5.
to your AC.
And it is also with disadvantage because you are prone.
Okay.
15 to hit.
Yes.
The frost moving over the sides of the pillars there. 19 to hit.
With an additional 5 to my AC, it misses. Feeling the energy. Ugh.
Cold filling the room, frost piercing through the air. And that creature gets up to the end of its chain. It's kind of wildly moving its light around, and the frost is sort of careening across the room. That's where we're going to end for tonight.
God damn it. It's 10:40.
Yep, we're going to have a double combat extravaganza here.
How are we doing HP? I have 15.
Bad. 7.
I have 20.
HP check.
8.
Fuck.
TPK. I'm sorry.
That
Shut up.
is where we are going to pick it up next time.
So the Coldlight Walker just went.
Yep, Coldlight Walker just went.
Still.
Progress is
attached.
being made. Erland's working his way toward the next sort of pool of ethereal energy.
Who knew that bear traps were going to be the most goddamn
Safira's no
effective
longer
thing?
blinded also.
Oh,
that
same with me,
ends-
or-
That ends you also. That was at the start of his
Yeah,
turn.
okay.
Who knew that bear traps were going to be literally the best
I'll-
thing
Yeah, I
against
have
this
to
guy?
use it. Next
I'm
turn.
also
I
going
have
to indicate
Oh, I
trap.
got 5.
The damage, I think I've been wasting my energy trying to damage this
traps
thing.
on both sides and just
I-
around
Like,
this
I've
thing.
been
You can
getting
reset the
out.
bear trap,
Yeah,
right?
I'll just keep crawling and keep resetting around this middle.
If you can break the bear trap by opening it. If they rolled high enough, he wouldn't just like get his foot out. He could literally like tear it
But
apart.
it'd have to be really high.
It would have to be.
It would
high
be
check.
pretty
It wouldn't just
small.
be the escape check.
I have mending.
I
Yes, you do.
agree. I think it takes an action.
It does?
Yes, but
yeah.
that sounds like something mending could do.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I have a headache.
You
Guys,
mend a bear trap.
leave me alone in the middle. Just go and do everything. I'm just gonna crawl around, mend, open, mend, open. I mean, honestly, if he's stuck in one at a time, each time he's in one, I can mend the other and open it. We got this all figured out. Don't worry. We'll see you next week.
This is some dumb cheese strat right now.
God damn.
That is where we're going to pick it up next week.
Well-
we got some work to do here on the Coldlight Walker.
Well,
We've made no progress.
We
Made-
have closed.
you've closed
we have
one
closed one
portal.
here's what
portal.
we did. Here's the progress. We
I'm
figured
working
out
on
the
it.
dynamic, which is the biggest part
And
of
we
the boss
closed
battle.
one. Raven closed one.
We closed
Graven with
one.
a ballsy game of
ballsiest
pig.
fucking game of
Closed
Oh my
one.
God.
I
I
think we
forgot
gotta-
about
I
that.
don't
Graven
put your
looked that
pants
guy
on
in his
the
one
morning
big
before
eye
that
and just
pig.
stone rolled him.
I can't believe
I-
the luck you had in the first game
Oh, that
against
was
him
really
was
bad.
insane.
That was really
but
bad.
mine is even.
He rolled a
more
couple
impressive.
ones. He rolled a couple ones in
I
Graven,
have
but yeah,
no
he didn't roll
spell
a single one.
slots, so I
in
can't
one.
res your guys' asses anymore.
I have 4.
The Healing Spirit's
Yeah,
got
you
one
can go down.
charge left.
No more going down.
Yeah, no, we gotta chug away at this thing.
Make a little note that the Healing Spirit has one charge left.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Somewhere. Used one, so it has one more charge left.
I'll make it on the initiative thing too.
I mean,
And
I might
that-
use that. Is it even? Is it worth? How long does that stick around? We can talk about this later.
It only sticks around for a minute, but it doesn't matter because it's
Ooh,
probably
it's
gonna
pretty
get
long.
used.
A minute.
minute's
If
long.
we wanna not use it, and then you can move it.
That's
if
true.
somebody
We
goes
cannot
down.
use it. I can keep moving it.
Just
I can
hold
move
on.
it 30 feet every turn.
As long as you can see the spot.
As long as I can see it, I can take a bonus action to move it 30 feet.
Let's leave.
If you're gonna use it, go down.
I think it's concentration.
concentration,
So
yeah.
if I
If you
Gets
get
hit.
hit,
If
then
she
it
goes
goes
unconscious, it definitely goes away.
yeah.
Okay.
I still have one arrow of spiritual vigor, which doesn't help me at all because I can't activate animus anymore.
Quick rest.
This does feel as bad as Sunken King, so let's just.
Oh.
We're gonna get through it.
This is far worse.
This
is far worse.
I mean, the Sunken King was a
worse.
3-hour fight, and we finished it. This is a 3-hour fight, and we haven't even started it.
Yeah.
I don't think the Sun King was full 3. It was almost 3 hours.
Well, it started at the half, and then it went to a half. Because it went
Oh,
over
you're
the
right.
course
Yeah,
of
it
2
got
episodes.
split. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, that was
The fact
Did
that
anyone not use character voices all game? I used it
I-
like twice.
I used mine.
You guys
yell at
shouted
each
out
other.
a few
It's mine
times.
all the
We
time.
shouted a couple things.
Oh, I think everyone at least
Yeah.
shouted.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh, no, I was curious. That wasn't an
It would have been an
accusation.
interesting
An
trivia fact.
interesting trivia
like,
fact.
Oh,
Which
I got it.
episode did they
Did they
use
not?
the
Did
same-
Orba never use Orba voice?
Oh, that sounds like a sad episode. Okay, here
Thank
we
you,
go.
Crazy.
Really
Oh.
quick. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Flipshot
Crazy
subscribe.
Locha.
Crazy Locha gave out 10 community subs. Jack River Power gave out 10 subs. Pocodoco gave out a sub. Jeremiah gave out 5 community subs. Crazy Locha gave out 10 community subs.
Oh my
Crazy
goodness.
Crazy Locha gifted 2 more. Jack River Power gave
Crazy
5.
and
Crazy Locha
Locha.
gave 5. Oh my gosh, guys. Holy moly. Broken Dragon _ scale 92 subscribe. Thank you very much. Crazy Locha gave out another 10 community
Oh
subs.
my goodness.
And the bits still don't work.
We'll try and do our best to discover the bits when we go back, and we'll say them next stream. You guys, we totally appreciate your support. Thank you so much for joining us here in the new year. They need your energy. Send your energy here as they work their way through.
Yeah, if you could heal us.
Can we, for like one episode, change it so that anytime someone gives us a bit, we heal 100?
Yeah, that
Just
would
like one
For
episode.
one
Heal
episode.
100.
Yeah, just 100 HP. It's fine. Well, then we'll eventually get through it. It'll be 5
As
episodes
the
long.
tendrils of energy are going by.
I did
Take it,
think
wrote on
that
my
that was
teeth.
going to happen, actually, and I was like, oh, sweet DM.
When we first closed that thing,
Yeah,
I
I
thought
thought
there
the
was a
tendrils
moment
were
we were
gonna
gonna
kill
get
us for a
some,
second.
like a couple of gems. We're just gonna like,
And Graven's like, oh.
yeah. That's what I
And
thought.
you pick them up and you look back at the portal.
No! We have a
Diamond
Discord.
in
Please go
the
join it. There's going to be a little community thread that's about to pop up to do spoiler talks about how poorly this has gone and how poorly it's going to continue going.
Baby.
Tell them what they should have done. Give some ideas.
Oh my god! Please send us your ideas.
Touch
yeah.
nothing but the
Tell
land.
us what you should have done, please, but also tell us what we should do.
More importantly,
More
maybe.
important.
More importantly,
That I don't care about.
plan ahead. Plan ahead.
Well done,
Yes,
everyone.
thank you all so
Persevering
very
here through
much.
this fight. Starting to chip away and make some progress. And that's where we're going to pick it up
Oh,
next week.
please help.
Join us there,
Oh.
guys, for the conclusion, perhaps, of the fight with the Coldlight Walker.
You don't even key points
We
to fight
love
that guy with, do you?
No,
We
he
love you
doesn't.
guys. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you next Sunday, same
Good
time.
night.
Bye,
See you
everybody.
next Sunday. We all die.